Well, good evening and welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
That was
Hi,
good.
guys.
That was good. That was
a little
good.
more cowbell.
Turn it up. Louder.
If that doesn't get Beer Snack up to get over here, or Joe Brett, this world's got bigger problems.
So which one of them's going to be cleaning the bathrooms tonight?
Well, first one that comes in's got the empties. The second one's got the bathroom.
I think it looks like Beer Snack in our Discord. He made a finger gesture, so I think he's going to be first. I think he was trying to say number one.
I thought he was telling me I was number one. Who knows?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good, man. How are you?
Oh.
It's been like a week.
It's been a week. Yeah. All I can say is POTA, POTA, POTA.
Oh,
And I can't wait.
Gosh.
I can't wait to hear Molson.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of stuff to cover tonight. We've got Parks on the Air wrap up, and I needed to change the title because we've got FCC fees to talk about. I know that's going to be a lively discussion.
Could be.
Lots of fun stuff to talk tonight. Talk to you about tonight.
ULS is down again.
That wouldn't surprise me.
What's down?
Man, the ULS, the Universal Licensing System.
Oh, shame.
You can still search call signs, but I don't think you can pay fees right now.
Is that everybody wanting to buy a GMRS license, maybe?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. See,
You got to put up your mic there, Steve. You're too low. I can't hear you.
Oh, am I too low? Hang on.
No, you're good. Hold on. I think I turned you down last week, and I forgot to turn you back up. So.
Well, I had turned it up a little bit, but
all right.
So.
Well, Steve, we'll start with you. How are you, my friend?
Doing good. Had the nephew here for Easter, so didn't get any video stuff done, but had a absolute blast with him. 4 years old, so we Shane put that back on.
Ben, very good, Ben.
Ben,
so
this is all natural.
Ben,
I don't see a glare.
You actually look like you're like.
There goes even better.
Ben, we were going to give tonight. Ben, we were going to give you a sticker pack, and now we're not.
Yeah,
because of that.
There you go, buddy.
So,
sorry, Steve. We didn't mean to interrupt you there.
You're going to have to wash Shane's. You're going to have to wash Shane's truck now. Get back in good graces.
There you go. But no, so the weather here was not conducive for going out and playing POTA either. It was raining every day. So,
did you at least hunt from home?
I was able to hunt a couple of stations. I couldn't hear anybody.
40 was garbage, all day.
No, it was not.
It depends on
where I was at.
Yeah. I woke up, I had an S9 noise.
Wow.
And I was like, what changed? And then all of a sudden I went down to an S2. And I'm like, okay. I got one person that could hear me. He said I was, blowing his speakers off. He should be in the chat here in a little bit. But he was a 3-3 to me.
Right.
I couldn't hear a thing, but I had nothing showing on the noise floor.
Where was he located? Because my short path was perfect.
North Carolina, which was odd for him because usually he's a West Virginia boy.
Right.
He was traveling all over. Must have hit the lotto to.
Oh, James?
Yeah.
Was it James? Yes.
He was spotted tonight. I saw that.
I worked James on Saturday, and he was 3-3 at best.
Yeah.
But North Carolina is tough on 40 during the day. That's sort of that D mark.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what that other operator's running, power antenna. Is he running a Yagi towards me, a beam, whatever?
Yeah.
We'll dive into that here in just a bit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll hold on to that.
Mike's out of Huntsville State Park, so
put it on a shelf.
Shocking.
Yeah. Shocking. Look at the
star. Kilo number 4 there.
Look at the star next to him in his comment. What's that star, guys? We should explain that to everybody.
Well, they can't see it.
Oh, they can't see it.
No.
Oh,
that's for us, so that it puts it over in the starred comments, so I can come back to it, and I don't lose the comment.
That's behind the scenes magic. So this is like the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain.
Exactly.
Pay no attention to the man behind
even
the
have the little dog and all that kind of good stuff.
Very good, Steve. That's very good.
I'm not as young as you think I am.
So Steve, how are the videos coming? I think last time we chatted, you had several new videos coming, some tower stuff, all kinds of stuff coming.
Yep.
All promises, no results. That's all I have to say.
Oh,
Where's my mute?
And with
button?
that,
Where's
and
my
with
mute
that,
button?
Daniel's camera goes blank.
yeah.
Okay,
All
that taking care of
All that negative energy. You see what happens to that
Mhm.
negative energy? That's called the black cloud.
Why'd you mute me?
I didn't mute you.
No, we didn't.
Throw with
He
you.
did.
Uh-huh. But
Mm.
no, I am planning on starting the tower whole this weekend. So I've got the grounding system in. I will get a video going on that. Hopefully that'll be up by next Tuesday. And then we'll start going from there.
You know what I would do? Just put the camera and just put it on, and then
Whatever happens, happens.
happens, right? And then you go back, speed it up, edit out,
Yep.
clip it,
But
crop it.
Saturday I'll be out with my local club. We're doing a in-fed halfway build.
Cool.
And
Nice.
we've got, I think, 10 people building that, and we're all going to activate the park. So while they're working on their antennas, I'm going to go ahead and activate, because I'm notorious for going out, helping people get activated,
And not getting on the radio.
not getting on the radio myself.
Yep.
Son of a-
Guilty.
You're
Well, it's good to
guilty. I
hear,
saw
man.
your log from this weekend.
Well, I'll save that. I have a question for you about logs and all that kind of good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, Steve. I have a question about why one of my contacts got kicked out, but we'll save that. We'll say that. That's what's going to grind my gears tonight. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Izzo, buddy, how are you? You had a good weekend.
I had a darn good weekend. Started off with Friday night with Jason's a 2.0's happy hour. And then we continued it into Saturday. I went to some of the local guys here, was doing a meetup, and we had fun just playing, experimenting, and then I left them, and I got on the air. And
Good job, man. I'm proud of you.
It was a little hard at first. I'm not going to tell you. I sat on 20, and for some reason, I didn't want to sit on 20. I wanted to go to 40 meters, so I went down the 40 meters. And I said, I'm only going to stay here for about 30 minutes, make 30 contacts. Next thing you know, 70 or 69, 70 contacts later, I'm having fun. And it was fun to work the boys in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun to give KAMRD a 0.00.
Your signal report. You're a
signal
0-0, buddy.
No, he was 5.5, but I had it because I knew I was going to give it to Frank, but I said no, we're not going to give it to Frank. But all of a sudden, I hear Tank, the famous Tank radio scream. And
Is that like a wild banshee?
Well, exactly. Everyone's like this. Also, I hear Tank radio, and the meter just swung. I'm like, holy God,
60 over.
Exactly. No, that was fun. And work some local guys. 40 for me, the traditional 40 here in the Northeast was perfect. From Ontario, Ottawa, Molson's, hood into Michigan, Ohio, work your way down into, Baltimore, DC, Virginia, that circle, if you're looking at the map kind of a thing. It was real easy. It was real easy to make some contacts. So
I have a special shout out to Stu, because Stu hit me up on Twitter, and he was like, it's going to be 1 o'clock in the morning, but he was going to come join us live. So Stuart, thanks for hopping in here, man. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you, Stu. And for Aaron there, North Country Ham, guys, if you're not watching his videos, guys, watch Aaron's. Go to Aaron's channel, follow him. And no, yes, I did say the F word, the fun word. You're absolutely right. I had fun this weekend. I really, really did. Worked on Easter, and everything. Had some birthday surprises that came in on Sunday for my birthday. And, I'm a year old.
Glad
now.
you turned 21.
Yes.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Congrats,
Again,
man.
yes, thank you. 21 again. I got this brand new black shirt because I figured, listen, if it's working for Molson, it's got to work for me, right?
Hey, there you go.
There you
Hey,
go.
does that mean that I think any purchases that are done for the Ham Radio Clubhouse should go through Don? We'll get the senior citizens discount.
The AA, you can get the AARP discount.
Yeah, that's right.
I was going to say my birthday's Friday, but I'll leave that one out.
Yeah, as well as, and for those of you who need your Medicare A, B, and C packages, don't ask me because I'm still too young for that.
Right.
So don't. But just enjoying a good CAO cigar tonight. I got a little water, straight water, and I got Gumby here, and we're gonna have fun.
Mm-hmm.
So
Daniel, are you tired, buddy, or bored? Or are we just driving you nuts here? Or?
Oh, a combination of everything. You know, when I saw the title of tonight's show, I'm just gonna show you guys how I felt. You know, when you realize you are in POTA Anonymous and you don't even POTA. That's right.
I think the tweet this morning, the marketing tweet this morning started it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The pot stirred.
I had a great weekend today. Like I had Monday off, so today was just like there's two busy days. Hey Joe, there's two busiest days of the week at work, and it's Mondays and Fridays. And today was Tuesday and Monday in one, and it was just like I got home like half hour ago. I'll tell you about radio this weekend, but I came home. I had a truck at the house, and no diesel left in it, like none. So I took a diesel gas can, I took the cap off, put it on the step, filled it up, put some gas in there. So because you know diesel, you don't want to run them. So I wanted to head to the gas tank to the station. I forgot to put the cap back on. So go to the gas station and the cap's not there. And I'm like, crap. Where along the 10-minute drive did I
you lose it? You lost it.
Right? I called my wife. I said, can you drive with the kids and see if, the stops and any bumps in the road, if it, was there? Anyways, they went looking. She's like, the neighbors must think we're crazy. We're like scanning the ditches. Like we're looking for some sort of gold. Anyways, landmines. So like the end of the day, she's like, Dan, I can't find it. So we're calling around trying to find a new gas cap for the truck and everything. Nobody can find it. Anyways, my way home. As I'm driving, I look at this little thing that's shiny. It's like metal, and I'm like, "That's it. I found it, but somebody drove over it."
So it was all smashed.
So I had to go back to the shop, and I had to I'm fixing this stupid thing. Anyways, I fixed it, and that was good. But this weekend, man, so I try to make contacts with people in POTA, and I had a really miserable time because I didn't have that great propagation, but I took down one of my antennas because we had a massive fire pit burning brush. I think I put that picture up on Discord. Huge fire, like 20 feet high. Anyways, so I took one of the wires down. It's a sloper. And I only had one wire left up. So I'm trying to make contacts. And I'm like, my SWR is really messed up. What's going on? But I've been feeling the last 2 months that I've been doubting my antenna a bit. So finally I said, something's wrong. So I go outside and I realize that, remember when my son had taken down my NFED half wave for the ice storm?
Mm-hmm.
He put it back up. Mm-hmm. But when he put it back up, the wire caught something on the tower.
It was shorted out.
So it was like coupling to the tower. Anyways, so the minute I unhooked it, oh my goodness. It was like I spent 10 grand on a new antenna. I was like, this is amazing.
Hey guys, I got this new antenna. You gotta try it out.
You gotta try it.
No lie. It was like somebody opened up the radio waves to my house, and I was getting out. And I gotta give a shout out to our buddy Ham Radio Venture guy. That
James.
Guy can run a pileup. That pileup, I think it was last night. I forget when I saw it. He showed up. So in the Discord, Kyle A0Z, he put in this with part of his Node Red stuff that he does. It automatically, there's certain people like part of the clubhouse, like us and our honorary guests and the regulars, even in the chat. We're going to add some people, but to advise you when let's call it the family is spotted on POTA, it's going to put it there in a special spot. Hey, beer snack. So it popped out. It was going through the trial.
Let's wait and see how long he's going to sit down there.
He's sandbagging. Yeah.
Lurking.
So the trial run, and the first person who got tagged in the Discord was Ham Radio Venture guy, James. So I tuned in, and man, that guy had a huge pileup. I don't know what award he was going for. It was some special award. I never heard of it before. James, put it in the comments because I thought you said you were going for some kind of award. Anyways, got him, and then right after that, Saudi Arabia, and it was
nice.
on 100 watts. Yeah,
nice.
And it was just
nice.
it was. I felt like an idiot because I should have checked my antenna. I'm grateful my son put it up, but I should have checked it.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, but now it's like
now you know.
that $100 that $100 end-fed half wave antenna. Like it's like I had Christmas and I got a $5,000 antenna. It was amazing.
Molson, I'm going to give you a hint. Next time you got to find something. This has worked for me for the last 15, 17 years with the kids. Who wants to make $1? I tell the kids who wants to make $1, and depending on it, it can go up to $2. Or the longer it takes them, I'm now going to give you $2 to find whatever is missing.
Are you telling them to grab a hold of the antenna while you key up?
No. He's talking about the
when you lose something. If you lose something,
Don, stop. With inflation, it starts at $10.
Oh yes.
Oh
yeah, exactly.
This is 2022, man. Like you go buy a coffee at Tim Hortons is like $10.99. Like this is insane. $5. My son. So I don't know if I told you, my son bought a 4-wheeler.
No, Steven, make my own coffee.
We saw those pictures, Molson. That's a really nice toy.
My son,
functional device.
So I put it in the Discord, but my son every day texts me pictures of pickup trucks or 4-wheelers or snowmobiles, and he's like, "I want to go look at it." So finally,
why don't you share a picture right now? Excuse me. Why don't you show?
I'll try and find. I gotta get it. Anyways, could somebody find it in the Discord while I'm telling it? Anyway, so finally, I was like, "Dude, I'm so tired of you waking us up at 5 o'clock in the morning, driving to work." And my wife drives back and forth like 3 times a day. So finally, I was like, "You're getting a 4-wheeler. You're driving yourself to work."
There you go.
So we go to check it out. Great 4-wheeler in good shape. Anyways, the guy's asking $4,800 for it. And when my son pulls it in after testing it, I told the guy, I said, "Hey, I'm gonna let my son negotiate this thing. You know, it's his first big purchase. I want him to learn, right?" So he says, "Yeah, no problem, man." You know, and his daughter's there. And, you know, you guys got kids. He understands. My son comes out and he's like, "Well, you know, it's expensive, $4,800. How's $3,000?" And the guy's like mouth dropped, and he's like, "Man, your son cuts at the knees, right?" I'm like, "Well, you know, what can I say?"
You learn from the best.
I actually thought instead of $4,800, he sold it to him for $6,800.
Right?
No, it was really cool. It was cool.
Angle down, not angle up.
Mm-hmm.
They on it, and you know, the handshake, and it was good. But but I tell you, he has to go buy a bag of grass seed because my whole bloody lawn is torn up. One day later, I just picked it up today at lunchtime. Came home my lunch, took the trailer, went and picked it up. My grass is destroyed. Like it is, yeah.
He's tested the limits.
That's all it is. He's testing your limits too.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Joe's got it.
There you go. Nice job, Joe. There you go.
That's why. Wait, hold on. That's why the front yard's. He's got to lift the plow blade up when he goes.
There you go, folks. That's how you get to work in Canada. See, that's how they do it in Canada.
$3,000's a steal for that thing, man. That's awesome. Especially with all the accessories.
Dude, I'd be putting an antenna. I'd be putting a radio, a couple of antennas on there.
I see it now. That's the new Zamboni.
That is very good.
So you're laughing, but that's his plan.
You know what? You're gonna put a water tank on the back with a carpet, and there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
A water buffalo. There you go.
Hey, you wouldn't believe it. That back seat's heated. It's a heated back seat.
What?
Heated hangers, man.
This new generation, dude. You wear long underwear. You put on the Carhartt one piece over. Come on.
For $3,000, he stole that thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? And then he today after work, he's like, you know, just the accessories alone, the snow plow, the winch, and the heated seat. He goes, that's $2,600 value, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like, I got a good deal. I'm like, good for you. Good for you. Now stop waking me up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
To go, yeah. You better ride that thing quietly out the driveway.
Yeah, right. Push it to the end of the driveway before you start it.
Yeah. Don't be tearing up the grass at 5 a.m. just to say I'm going to work.
I can see it now. The glass packs on that.
Oh my God! I want to see some nice flames on the side. He's gonna trick that thing out.
Joe Brett, is it raining there, or are you good? Are you in the clear?
Man, I'm good.
Yeah.
And look at those frame rates. Did you get a new camera?
No, I've had a new camera, but then I finally remembered to turn the frame rate up. I was like,
Joe, what's the T-shirt say? Let's see the T-shirt.
Oh, that's Jason's Huntsville shirt.
Nice. That's what I'm saying. Show it proud. There you go. Yeah. Show it proud.
Try to change my wardrobe every now and then.
Yeah.
Although I only have like 3 shirts to cycle through.
Joe's
two
been
years.
a YouTube machine lately. He's been cranking out some videos.
Right.
And then I'm done.
Like he'll be done for the next 3 months.
He's
Seasonal.
he is making up for the rest of us. That's how it's
Yeah,
done.
absolutely.
Things just happen to come up, you know.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Beer snack buddy, how are you?
I'm
Hey,
here.
beer snack.
Hey, I thought we woke you up.
No. Well, all right. So I laid down after work. I woke up. It was 7:30. I'm like, all right, I got to get ready. And then I got distracted because, squirrel. And then at about 5 of, I'm like, oh, shoot, I got to get. All right. So and then my stomach started grumbling. And I figured I should go take care of that.
Go to
Make
the
my own
outhouse.
pile up before I came onto the stream here.
So you went to the other show, the Ham Radio Outhouse.
Yep. I was hanging out at the outhouse for a few minutes and then came over here.
You saw Shaq and Greg. He said, "Did you sit next to Shaq and Greg?"
They got to put dividers in theirs. It's a little weird. It's just a trench.
I'm catching 9 kinds of hell for not wearing a hat tonight. Jesus, guys.
Wow, look at the Terry. Very
There,
good.
is that better?
Right?
Is that better?
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
Terry might just get a sticker pack now for that one. Should I take off my hat too? No, I'm going to put my hat on.
No, so let's see. The weekend, Saturday, I brought the average age of the group that I was with down to about 55. I had a bunch of older guys at the club that just came out to hang out and taught them a bunch of things, and they were actually talking about it on their club meeting that I slept through
There you go, Molson.
earlier.
Look at Molson, everybody.
I mean, almost colored match.
Molson, if that was red, you know what I say to you? Devo.
Whip it.
And, whip it good, baby.
Watch this. He's not gonna be able to get it off of there.
I want to know how
stay
I
on.
want to know how many people in the chat know when we say Devo, if they even know what the hell we're even talking about.
You know what I look like? I'm gonna take this off.
Just because you look like a mushroom doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, mushroom head. And now he has helmet head.
Oh my god.
Whip it good. Dun-dun-dun-dun. That's going to be stuck in your head for the rest of the night.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Jackwagon.
So where do we want to start tonight, guys? We have a couple different options. We've got FCC stuff, which was late breaking news today, and we've got the Parks on the
Do we
Air.
want to argue about how we broke the website today, or the fact that they decided to do maintenance, and then everybody just jumped in anyway?
Well, they had to do maintenance to put the new fees in.
Or the fact that they took all of our money, but said,
So do it. Okay, so we're 20 minutes in. I guess we should just jump into the fees first. Is that good with you guys?
Let's talk money.
Let's talk money.
Money first. Money first.
Let me pull up the
And I'll be
private
the
chat here.
I'll be the impartial or the whatever unbiased perspective.
It
Since
doesn't
I
affect him. It doesn't
make fun
affect
of you
him.
guys for how big of Karens you're being about.
Oh, here we go. He's already out of the gate here. 8:25. 25 minutes in.
Okay, let's do it. Let's.
Well, you guys kill some time because apparently I was on another computer when I put the link in the private chat, so the link is gone. So
listen,
give me just a minute to find that.
All right. So as we open up Ham Court here on this topic,
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, so Molson, seriously, you pay your fees. What when you get? Is it one and done? When
It's
you first
a
get licensed?
donation. It's a donation to the administrator of the license. That's it.
And that's
you don't
right?
pay. Yeah.
And how much is it?
For your regular call sign? That's it.
And how many pesos? How many pesos or rubles or what does it cost?
Well, it's like a donation. It's a volunteer, so it's like $20 to the administrator of the test, something like that.
Okay.
That's what I paid.
And that's it.
That's all I paid. Yeah.
How about when you go to your next classification? Do you have to pay an additional fee?
I think when you get vanity call, you have to pay something. Jody shared it to me. I didn't read the whole thing after we spoke about this the last time. Anyways, at the end of the day, I can pull it up there, but yeah.
That was going to be my segue. I wanted to see how different it was here.
Well, let me
it
pull
was-
it up, and then I'll
Okay.
let you know.
All right,
Whoa,
perfect.
Whoa.
You guys start
said-
talking about all your complaints, and then I'll cut in. And
Well, seeing as there was a help desk ticket put in yesterday with the FCC because the system was down and they couldn't process any new licenses before the fee even took effect. And they
Well,
said they'll get to us in 3 days.
But what I don't understand, seriously, I don't understand when Molson says it's a donation. You're still paying your government. How is it a donation? It's a
no,
fee.
you're not
is a
paying your
fee.
government.
What are you paying then? Your
You-
radio
you pay-
ministry, or what?
It literally goes to the administrator of the test, like the volunteer who does the test.
Oh, the
It's a-
VE that does it.
yeah, it's a
all gonna be-
government
Okay.
certified. So the the examiners are government approved, and then you give a donation towards them, and typically they'll put it back towards your. Like for me, they just redonate to the club as my fee for the year membership at our club, our local club. So, yeah, that's it.
So they give it back like Ham Radio Clubhouse gives it back,
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
which is what
There
we're
you
going to
go.
be doing. Which is a nice segue, folks, for what we're going to be doing with some more ham radio equipment.
Yeah, absolutely. We should probably mention that after. Well, I'll bring up the graphic after we're done with this.
All
but
these squirrels.
I know, right?
So,
Well,
so
let's
here,
jump into
this
this
is
first.
Hold on, I can read you what
Okay.
it is in Canada. So, a fee is not required for the issuance of an amateur radio operator certificate, and so that is for receiving to issue an initial station call sign and amateur radio operator certificate with basic qualifications. Replacing it due to loss or damage. Let me go on to
Stop for a minute. No. Read it like Dudley Do Right. Give
You
it.
want
a
me to
little,
read it?
Give it,
Oh, the whole thing?
give it like
Okay.
give it like a French fling to flang to it.
A fee is not required. No, for the issuance. Wait, oh
like
my
Inspector, like Inspector
Could go
Clouseau.
Anyways, long story short, a fee of $60 is required for the issuance of an amateur radio operator certificate in accordance with the following: to change an existing call sign,
Very good,
so
Ron.
changing it to a 2-letter call sign, to issue a call sign to a station or a club or another organization, to issue an amateur radio operator an additional station call sign, and to issue a special event or special prefix station call. That is essentially it. So when you get your regular license, there's no fee. It's a donation to the administrator. And then after that, going above and beyond, getting special calls and all that, that's where you pay your fee.
Right.
And as Ron says, if you don't pay your fee, you don't pay your donations, you know what you get? A cow's head in your bed.
I thought you got the
You
glove.
almost
I thought that was a horse's head.
Well, that all depends where you are.
Would that be a moose's head in your bed then?
It could be.
So here's the new fees as I understand them. If you're going to get a new license, it's $35. When you have to renew your license, it's $35. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that ever like 5 or 6 years?
10.
10 years. So $3.50 a year if the math serves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the only other fee that you would have to pay would be if you want a vanity call sign, but there's no fee for if you were need to change your address or anything like that. Now, what I have heard, and I haven't confirmed this, is that if you apply for a vanity call and it's not accepted and you don't get it, they keep the $35. And I'm totally against that. I think that's terrible.
Right.
Well,
And at
That's why you
first,
fill out the whole list.
exactly. And at
Instead of just
first,
one.
I was like, okay, I have to pay for my driver's license. I have to pay for my pilot's license. I have to pay all that stuff. So I'm used to paying for a license, but I'm used to getting something in return. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do now that they're charging $35 a pop. What are you going to do as a return on my investment?
Give us a radio.
And I
see
haven't
this?
seen
Do you see
I haven't
this?
seen that outlined yet.
see this? They're going to do this.
Yeah.
This is what they're going to do.
Well, I'm trying to be optimistic here.
That's what they're going to do.
That's
They're going
what
to say
they're
that
gonna do. There
to
you
you.
go.
You're going to get to continue to use the airways.
Right.
That's it.
And guess what? There's a bonus. There's so many airwaves and so many modes that you can use. They're going to throw in some extra stuff to you. Like you can start now using FT8 if you want.
Okay, so they let you keep your frequency allocation.
There you go. Yeah,
And you
there
can-
Yeah,
go.
but it's not my frequency.
And you can
Well,
now
it's-
stay. And you can now stay on 7.200 and hang out there now.
Yeah.
Or 7188.
88.
Coffee POTA on
Sorry, Plasma. Yes, it's a application fee, not a fee for the actual license itself.
Right.
So
I don't think it's that bad, guys.
I don't think it's terrible. I'm with you. And I have a question for Steve.
Yeah.
So who's collecting the $35? Is it done whenever you guys? Is it collected by Glarg and Glarg is sending it, or how does that work now?
Good question.
So the way we understand it, I have not seen it in practice yet.
Sure.
It just went into effect today. But you pay Glorg the $10 fee unless for some reason we waive it for you for administering the test.
Mm-hmm.
And then when all that gets submitted to the FCC, you get an email from the FCC saying, hey, congratulations, you've passed, your amateur radio license. Go to the course site and pay us your $35 and we'll give you a call sign.
You have 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 days to pay the fee.
True.
I don't care.
I was going to say something about the CSCE still.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not gonna die on the hill for this one.
Rob has a great statement here. Rob says, so if you save 30 cents each month for 10 years, you have the fee covered.
There you go.
Good, Rob. Very good, Rob. And you'll get you got some interest on it, and you can go buy yourself something too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look, and maybe y'all know off the top of your heads, but it wasn't that long ago that we paid fees. I know for vanity calls, because I remember talking to my buddies like, hey, you going to apply for a vanity call? Because they're finna make those free. And I don't remember when that was, but
Izzo would be the subject matter expert. I think he's been licensed more than the rest of us. That's not an insult, buddy.
No, I got
That's
licensed.
wisdom.
I got licensed in August 1989. So do the math. And my first call sign was N1HAX, Hotel Alpha X-Ray. Has all the extras, was the nickname.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
So for 30 years of fun,
for
30 years of fun, you would have paid $100. 100. What is it? $35, $105.
Do you know
35.
how much? Do you know how much money I? Do you know how much money I have spent in this hobby? Seriously, I don't want to know, and I don't care. I don't, because listen, some guys listen.
This is almost an application fee.
Listen. All right, listen. This is how this is again. This is just me.
But it goes to Adam, not the government.
You talk, you talk to guys who are fishermen, hunters, bowlers.
Mm-hmm.
You think bowling balls are and shoes and the nice shirt, and to do the lane, a couple beers that night to have some game. Listen, everything you do is going to cost some money. Choose your poison and have fun.
But you know what? The only argument I've heard people will say is,
what's that?
Well, it's not right because it's a tax. And no.
All right, listen.
I don't see that
George
as a tax.
George Washington said, now that we won the war, how are we going to pay for everything? And guess what they had to do?
Taxes.
So guess what, my friends?
Well, I don't see it as a tax. It's literally a fee. It's a 10. If it was a tax, you wouldn't be spending $35 for 10 years. Let me tell you, it'd be $35 a month. Like, let's be honest here.
Well, listen,
taxes, they go a lot higher than that. But
hold on, somebody get Hayden on the line and find out how much Australia pays annually.
So, did you listen to his on his? He has a show now called the Half Hour Kilowatt Power, and they were talking about this, I believe, on the second episode. Mm-hmm. It's $99 for a test, and then $99 for a study, and then $99. It's like $100 and something to get your license over in VK land. And Hayden, if you're in the chat or if you're in Discord or if you're up, I know it's late there in.
But again, though, do you see my point? Everybody pays to do what they want to do. Somehow, call it whatever you want: donations, fees, expense. I don't care what it is. It costs, and there's ways of doing it on the low end, and there's ways of doing it on the high end. But yes, the licensing. I don't know, guys. Is for you guys fishing around the country. I'm sure you got to pay. For your fishing license, right? Your hunting license.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But see, these are all great points. Even Scout 75 says, does anybody think they will still be $35 in 10 years? I bet it'll get raised in 5. These are valid points. And you know what I say is if some organizations would not dumb down and I've said this isn't a new tune, but like, here's the thing. If you keep on saying it's a hobby, which it is, let's not get it wrong. I'm not this person, but you diminish the value in which the hobby contributes to society and advancements and the service that it has provided temporarily, like occasionally. When you keep on just saying, oh, it's just a hobby, then why would you expect anybody to say, you know what, this is a great value to our community and it should be free? Like if you feel you're contributing, then you can expect the government to say, you know what, we're not going to charge. But when you keep on dumbing it down and saying, no, it's just a hobby, which, trust me, I agree, it is pretty much a hobby for me. I don't think I do anything great. I'm not saving people's lives, but don't expect to get some sort of respect and not get charged. You know, you go on go-karts, that's fun as a hobby. You'll pay $35 to go around the track 5 times. You're playing your game. If that's what you want to be as a game, going to go play POTA, going to go play radio, and you're not advancing anything in society, then don't come around and thinking that society owes you anything. Like, and that's the problem.
Very valid point. Absolutely.
ARRL, and then I'm not an ARRL member. I'm going to say it. I think, and I don't care what any member or person says, but they went out on a whole podium last year advocating how it's just a hobby.
Exactly. I don't agree with that either.
They were very, very strongly and adamant saying it's just a hobby. It's not a service. Like trying to clarify that.
Well, the ARRL actually needs to read the FCC definition of what we do. It's a testing service. It's not an emergency service or anything like that. It's an experimental service, as stated in the FCC guidelines.
Plasma says the fee has nothing to do with the FCC. This was congressional mandate, and exactly. So if Congress thought if somebody went before or talked to Congress, or somebody talked to whoever it is in your government, and say these people offer a great service, they've advanced science, they've advanced radio, which the FCC says in their stipulation, you can negotiate with those who are putting the fee in place. What the hell do they care about $35? Nothing. Especially if you say, hey, we do a huge thing, including community outreach, helping kids not get into things, have kids programs, Yoda, educating kids. But no, you sell yourself as bringing nothing to the community. Literally is what I heard the ARRL say. Some people went viciously and demeaning people for suggesting it is a service. So as far as I'm concerned, the people who're supposed to represent the hobby kind of failed on that. And so you've lost the right to not have a fee. I think it shouldn't be charged.
Right. So, David, thank you for the super chat. David says, yes, but my fishing license, I get enforcement of the rules and management of the waters. The FCC enforces very little. David, I agree with you wholeheartedly, because when I'm out POTA and some jackass is tuning up on me or playing Windows noises or some computer noises over my activation, I agree. There should be some way for us to either log it, track it, whatever, but no, there's nothing. And the only people that seem to give a shit about, I'm sorry if I'm swearing too much, the only people that seem to give a crap about it are the ones that are volunteers that are out there going, are you transmitting out of band? Well, okay, I get it. Transmitting out of band is bad, but how many people are actually sitting there listening during any weekend? You can scroll through the entire dial and listen to the interference on POTA stuff. And I'm not just saying it's just POTA, but most of the people that are on there don't like POTA for some stupid reason, and they want to sit there and tune up and do stupid crap. But you don't see anybody getting a card in the mail saying, hey, you were an idiot that was tuning up on us over a QSO.
Yeah,
because those people are cowards and don't put out their call sign.
You know what gets my gears?
What? No,
that is true.
The people who get in trouble are the ones who are operating, putting their call signs out there like they're supposed to responsibly,
right?
And they get in trouble for like a misstep, right? And then the people who, and let's be honest, we all know who's on 14.313, and we all know who's on 7203, but no one does Jack Diddley squat.
Yeah. I mean, listen to one of Callum's, if you want to see it, listen to one of Callum's Friday shows. Yeah. It's bad. And thankfully he has some people with Kiwi SDRs that are trying to track that jackwagon down.
They'll go bust a little kid at a lemonade stand for selling it without claiming his taxes, right? Like, let's be honest here. Like, they'll send the whole
Your
truth.
lemonade stand is shut down for tax evasion, son.
That kid did
You
not
get the
fill
IRS,
right?
you get the IRS at your kid's door saying, "Where's your taxes?"
as well as he didn't provide a 1099 to Sally, the next door neighbor who helped him. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Poor Sally.
But that's just it. Anytime there's something fun in a hobby that takes up bandwidth, space, people get upset about it. Contesters are the devil. They take up all the band space for my rag chewing.
Oh, by the way,
how many other freaking bands do you go to 80, go to 160?
And the contesters think the same about the rag chews.
Right. And nobody has a clean signal. Everybody's splattering all over the place. But anyway, I digress. I need to refill.
Wow. Hey, Shane.
Yes.
What grinds your gears?
People who don't set their damn ALC correctly. That's what grinds my gears.
We just want to say a quick shout out to everybody on Twitter tonight. If you're listening to us live on Twitter, for those who will be watching the podcast, in a couple days, welcome. And have fun.
That hurt.
I gotta
really
get all
hurt.
kinds of hate
That really hurt.
What, watching the podcast?
That's why. Oh, wait.
We're listening to the YouTube podcast.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
Oh, don't be the enforcement officer now that we're just talking about. Izzo's bad grammar.
No, listen.
The grammar police.
I have no problem paying $35 every 10 years for this. I have no problem paying $35 if I want to get a completely different call sign or apply for a different call sign or make a list of 50 different call signs that I'd like, and hopefully one of them I can get. One of the, a couple of the things that, I saw in the chat, Don N5SKT said it's for to help with the people who are changing their call sign, like they change their underwear, hopefully, like every couple days. It's just, it's those. That's one of the big things. And the other thing is, I wouldn't mind paying $35 if my $35 went towards them doing the enforcement again.
Yep.
Uncle Charlie.
Like Roger says,
yeah.
If the money didn't go to the black hole that is the general fund, I'd feel better about it.
Let me ask you.
Totally.
Let me ask a question.
Who could have negotiated these? Who could have thought about these things and pushed and try to? Just saying.
I got a question for you guys.
It was 4 years ago. 4 years ago when this was fought about, and it finally went into effect this year.
Yeah,
so this
I remember people saying that we are actively working with them to try and find solutions.
Was it
they were originally wanting $50, right?
2018. Yeah, they were originally wanting 50.
That's dirty negotiation tactics, man. You tell them you're going to charge them $100, and then when you say 50, they're like, "Oh, what a discount! That's amazing."
Right. I got a bona fide question because I really don't know the answer, so you guys can help me out. I want to put up a website. I got to pay somebody for what? The URL of the website?
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay somebody for the register.
Where does that money? Is this apples and bowling balls, or is it along the same lines?
Nope. No, apples and bowling balls.
Okay.
Because
somebody has to manage this, right?
Well, you're paying for a service that way.
I'm paying for a service, okay.
Because,
and who owns the internet?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So essentially, Don,
wait. It could be either Verizon or Comcast. It depends on where you're at. All right, or it could be Google Fiber.
Or suddenly.
Let's go.
But no, Don, to go to the point of the website, there is a service that changes that name that you want registered,
right,
to basically a telephone number to dummy it down.
Right. Okay.
And it's a whole lot easier for people to remember Google than it is, 64.37.285.115.
So my point is 25, 30 years ago, this was created.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had to create this thing, and it's a service then.
Right. And it's non-governmental.
Okay.
So
see, Izzo, right now, I went to see if Grumpy Izzo is available as a website.
I'm not grumpy.
And it is. And
And you
it's
just-
I am not grumpy.
And it's going to forward to the Ham Radio Clubhouse.com.
it's 99 cents for the first year. But see what happens is somebody goes and buys it because you just made that up. Someone's gonna go buy it. So I go buy it, and then when you really want it, I'm gonna make you pay me a lot more for it.
Yeah. What's Only Ham's going for right now, Daniel?
I don't know. My keyboard half works. Like the C doesn't work. But
Did you show everybody your backup keyboard?
Yeah, show them the keyboard.
Well,
For those of you who don't know, right before the show started, he said his keyboard's not working.
Tell me that doesn't look like the Hearts candy from Valentine's Day.
My daughter wanted
I
this.
wonder what those taste like. Are they like?
Can you lick the keyboard?
I can see that they taste like chalk.
I bet you it's loud as all hell.
It is. It's like.
See?
It's like. Oh shoot! I'm typing stuff. What's going on? It's like.
You
it's
can't.
Like my daughter wanted it. It sounds like the typewriter kind of thing, right?
Can you
It's
imagine
a mechanical keyboard?
Can you imagine Mrs. Molson? Daniel, what are you doing down there?
I'm cleaning my room.
Leave my room.
Mom, I don't know. So hold on. Only Hams. Let's see how much that goes for.
Don't make me drop my cigar.
Oh wow. Onlyhams.com is $15,229.92 plus $25.99.
Yeah.
So it's for sale.
Canadian.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, US, it's $12,000 plus $20 a year.
Wow. I know who owns that.
I actually have all that information right here as well.
Elon Musk.
It says something about the smoking ape, so.
Nice.
I had to take that pop shot. No, actually, namebright.com.
This is correct here. The internet name fee, so the UCAN fee, all that goes to the primary DNS servers for the internet, which is the domain name service.
Yeah.
Which is, you type in hamradioclubhouse.com and it goes, what am I supposed to do with this? And it goes, oh, you got to go to this spot, to this spot, to this spot. That's pretty much what it does.
Mm-hmm.
And they're running out of numbers.
I
Because they're still using IP4.
What's next? What's the next tier? Like, how do they?
IPv6.
IP6.
IP6.
Yep.
So is that it? We just fold up the card, throw in the cards, and everybody's just going to pay the fee, and that's it. There's not much else.
Well, I mean, there's not
about.
much else you can do. I mean,
No.
what are you going to do?
You don't really have an option.
Well,
see-
the time to have done anything is long gone, right?
Absolutely.
So, four years ago, and yeah.
You know what you do? You get on 80 meters. Back in the day when we didn't have to
When
do that.
colonoscopies were free.
Right, free.
Step
That's
up
right.
to 160 and
Right.
gripe about it.
Exactly. Just get on the radio and have
Or
fun.
2,200
Guys,
meters.
just get on the radio and have fun. All this bickering, you could have been playing radio and experimenting and getting an antenna stuck in a tree, or
Oh, yeah.
It has been freed.
Or getting stuck
The
in the tree,
antenna has
period.
been freed.
You're right. Or if you're being, you
Break
get
your
your
foot.
foot stuck in there.
Love you, Bean.
Love you, Bean. Happy anniversary, Bean. To her.
Yep.
Oh, that's perfect. So Scout75 says AA0Z please copy my flex.com. Tell
Oh,
me
I
that's
love that.
available.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
He's getting a lot of flack lately for please copy and flex. Yeah,
I wonder where that came from.
I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy, especially with all his muscles that he had. That picture I saw him with those muscles. He's been
That was
working out.
Photoshop.
Yeah, no,
wasn't
that's
real.
Photoshop.
It was not
Yeah.
photoshopped.
Yeah.
I just thought he was taking some CBD oil and smoothies in the morning.
Some CBD oil.
You,
Does
He's
the
been
body
drinking
good.
his milk.
you know what
There
was
we go.
photocopied? You know what was photocopied? Photoshopped
What's that?
was Arnold Schwarzenegger. He photoshopped his head on Kyle's body.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what happened.
See?
Let me see if I can share this with you guys here so people know
Oh,
what
no,
we're
I'm
talking
scared.
about. Oh, it's all good. It's clean fun.
if you guys want nightmares at night.
So there it is. VK is
Look
50.
at that.
There you go. There you go.
That's terrifying. That's going to haunt me in my dreams tonight.
Where's that
Thanks,
brain
buddy.
bleach?
Here in VK, it's $54 AU for a year.
Wow.
So I have a question.
Ask.
Oxrad39, what was your total cost of entry?
Oh,
So
good
in
point.
addition to the $54 a year, what was the cost to get it? What's the cost to get in there? Because I could have swore Hayden said there was like a $99. There's two $99 fees that are ahead of that. So it ended up being like $260 for the first year, and then it's only $50 after that.
I only jumped on that
Very
website. It's only
Brian
$3 a
says,
year.
Brian Whiskey Mike 8 Golf says, I'm really surprised the 80 meter guys don't talk about getting a colonoscopy in the old days when they used 160 millimeter cameras.
Ooh,
16 millimeter camera.
Oh, sorry, 16 millimeter. Shove that up.
You're
All
getting
that- all that
your
means is-
bandwidth. You're getting your wavelength mixed up.
Yeah, exactly. All that means, guess what that means? You're going to stay a little bit longer in the recovery room. That's all that means.
something ain't right.
So who all signed up for a GMRS license today?
I already
Us.
got mine.
I figured I'd let them
So-
get the bugs out of the system, and then I'd go pay.
No,
my
there you
$35.
go. So I got up early this morning, and I figured it was going to be a rush today. Why, I don't know. But so I sent my application in. It sent me over to the pay site. I paid my fee, my $35, and then I went back to the FCC website. Nothing. No pending application. No nothing. And I was like, okay, so they just took my money, but what's going on here? So I waited a couple hours, and I was like, okay, still nothing. So I was like, okay, I'm going to call ULS before they get overwhelmed with people. So I called and I talked to this nice gentleman named Sid the Slosh. And Sid
Wait, hold on. You didn't
He's
get
missing
the
he is missing an absolute customer service opportunity if that's not how he's talking.
I never have.
You mean to tell me our lines?
You need to be careful and stay like you're.
You mean to tell me you didn't get that preamble message? All our lines are busy right now.
No. I had to wait a couple minutes, but it wasn't bad. So I told him what happened.
Stay on the line.
Oh, the Oxford, thank you. Including the exam fee, it costs $280 Australia for a 3-letter call sign. So $35 is pretty cheap, all things considered. Saying.
Yep.
That's $90 a letter.
And you're quick at math.
Wait, it's about 93.33 a letter.
He's not drunk yet.
I know, right?
Not going to be.
This is why beer snacks are treasure, everybody. This is why-
Speaking of, we ran out of money for some reason, and my credit just went through the roof. We'll just go there.
All right.
So the Buy Me a Coffee link is stuck at the top of the chat there. If you want to.
So Shane, did you get it
So
rectified?
Yeah, so I talked to Sid. Sid said, whenever you submit your application after you pay your fee, it takes about 24 hours for that to update. And what he said is normally with the GMRS, it's going to be an automatic issuance of a call sign. So you'll probably get the email for the call sign before it actually shows up in the ULS system. So he said, just give it 24 to 48 hours to process once you've sent the application and your money in, and then it should be good to go. So we will find out tomorrow.
You know
The
what this
application
code
doesn't
for?
even show as pending.
What's that?
That wait 24 to 48 hours is code for just forget about it and don't
Calm
call back.
down. Stop calling me 5 minutes after you hit the enter button.
Maybe they'll
It
forget.
takes 24 hours after you
Right.
submit your logs to POTA. Then they can
No. Every ham should call, so they lose it. And then they're like, "Why do we charge these? Like, we're getting 750,000 phone calls."
We're going back to free.
Oh no! That would just allow them to-
No. They're going to go back to $70 for the GMRS
Meanwhile,
test.
Meanwhile, Sid is on his union coffee break for 15 minutes, and the phones are just everyone's going in the queue.
Make them pay. If they didn't negotiate it beforehand,
Make 'em pay.
We'll take care of it street level, right?
So
they're
for-
going to reverse those
For
charges.
those on the podcast, Shooter Ready Standby says that's $207 US for a license if we were paying on the same schedule that they are in Australia.
Wow.
Good point. Good point.
Is that
So
a year?
talking about
That's
how
for
busy
one time. It's
Jim-
$59 a year.
Okay.
That's 59 Australian.
Australia, yeah.
Pesos or rubles. What do they use over there? Coconuts? I don't know. No, seriously. What's their monetary device?
Swallows.
Swallows?
Yeah.
No, what's
Yeah.
their monetary device?
It's Australian.
Sean, we're not going to answer that question tonight. Just
dollar
No.
raise.
Sean is your kid.
Now.
Actually.
Sean. No, Sean's my buddy here in Connecticut. We're not going to discuss that tonight.
It's
Not
called
yet.
the Australian dollar.
It's coming up, Sean. Seriously, it's coming up. I promise you.
All right, so GMRS being busy talking about that today, the application website. I applied twice accidentally, so hopefully they don't.
So you
expect me to
broke
pay.
it.
So you got 2 licenses.
Not yet. I gotta wait 24 to 40 hours.
You gotta wait to see.
He's going to get
if
2
it's-
call signs. Wait, and what happens is it's going to break the system then because it's 2 call signs to the same address, which isn't supposed to happen. So then they're going to have to turn around, go back, and go, nope.
Revoked.
It's revoked. Oh, wait, he paid
And they're
twice.
going to keep your
Okay,
$35.
they're going to have. It's
And
going
then
to be
he's
the
gonna have to call
$70
his
he
bank.
paid. It's going to be
Right,
the
call the
$70 you
bank.
paid. They're going to turn around and say, no, you can't have either one of these. You got to apply again.
You got to apply.
Right.
You got to
Charge
pay
him
another
another
$35.
Call the bank. Stop payment.
That's probably. But like within, that's not as big as numbers I thought. But anyway, there was 33 file numbers in between my first and second one in like 10 minutes. I guess I'm assuming 10 minutes, but it took me to go back and do it again.
Yeah, because the FCC's talking to him. It's raining on his roof, and the FCC says we can't hear it.
Joe keeps saying, please copy. Please copy. I'm curious today, though, how many GMRS licenses were actually issued or will be issued in the next 24 hours.
Well, that's the thing that's going to happen is you're going to get very accurate numbers of active hams.
Yeah.
Like
And that's not a bad thing
it'll
either.
be updated, but you're going to get more
Get active and get on POTA. Let's go. Because James has got to make some more contacts, along with me and
So,
everybody else. So let's
Steve,
go.
can we activate POTA on GMRS?
No.
Why not?
You can't
Why not?
call it. No, you can't do it as 2 meters.
It's not two,
You-
it's 70 centimeters.
It's not a ham. It's not a ham.
It's not a ham band, but
I got to thinking about that today, though. All they have to do is include the GMRS. That's all you got to do is include it. It could be its own little thing.
No, then we're gonna have that. No, then we're gonna have to have a separate category, separate flower for it.
More
for everyone.
certificates.
Hold
More
on.
certificates. Then Molson's gonna get all upset because now it's just another participation sub trophy. Am I right,
No,
Molson?
no.
Am I right?
Listen.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to go do it on 11 meters and let it be.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's another category. It's another category.
That's all you got to do.
It is simple.
Breaker parks on the air.
The certificate will be a
Steve.
big rig. The certificate will be a big rig, right? 18 wheels.
yep.
Breaker. This is silly squirrel.
Oh,
This is a silly squirrel at kilo 3051.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm sending
Guys,
back
we
some
can get
message
down.
right now. Let's start a petition.
Well, I mean, we had Matt on the show, so I mean, we have the inside track there.
And if you're using a power mic, is that
What's your 20?
that's a 20?
I'm at mile marker 41, just off of I-20.
Molson, help us out. Is that going to be just another participation trophy?
Listen.
Jackie Greg. Daniel's handle is Bluebird.
This is the Bluebird. I'm activating POTA.
When did they let Greg out of prison?
You're clean and green all the way to Saskatoon.
Plasma just unlocked a memory. That was a memory that just got unlocked.
Wow.
Thank you, Plasma.
Oh my God,
That's slappy squirrel to you.
Oh my
That's
God.
snappy squirrel to you. That's a New York
All right, I'm gonna
mother
say
that's
this.
been smoking for 25 years.
I'm going to say this correctly now. If you're listening on the podcast, be careful while you're driving and giving out smoky reports while you're listening.
Hey, while we got 82 people watching, I want to interrupt this fun time.
Yes.
Because it's going to go downhill from here. I
Probably
pretty
so.
much, I can
It already
feel
has. It already
No,
has.
we're at the what do they call that? The apogee.
The halfway point.
Yeah.
With the
Well,
apogee.
here's the comment that just brings us straight down.
For the guy who uses CW,
All right.
his words are very powerful.
Guys, we have
goodness.
a small window of opportunity before we lose viewers. We have the Ham Radio Clubhouse April giveaways coming up next week on Tuesday.
You got until Monday to sign up.
Yeah, so we have the G90 with the cooling bracket, digital interface, the KM4 AC KM Fed half-wave antenna, 50-foot of RG58 coax, an Android tablet, spider beam telescoping mask, and we have the LiPo battery, 12 amp hour, including shipping.
We just lost two
so-
people. What the hell? They don't want.
It's because you guys
But
took
they're
too long to
lost.
be quiet. So, anyways, sign up, sign up today.
Daniel, how do I win?
You don't.
You can't.
If you're running Blue Waffle, you're not going to win.
Better than blue something else.
Good night, folks.
All right. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. So, anyways, sign up. HamRadioClubhouse.com.
Seriously, folks. No, being all serious. Come on, guys. Well, you guys have been very, very generous with your buy us a coffee and all these chats and everything. And we want to get people on the air, and this is how we're going to do it. And this is the April giveaway. So come on, you all know what to do now.
Right now, as of 8:00 p.m. Central Time, there are 94 entries. Wow. So you have a 1 in 94 chance at winning almost $1,000 worth of ham radio gear.
And guess what? We're not going to charge you a fee to put your name in the hat. How you like that? Come on.
Ham Radio HamRadioClubhouse.com. Submit your application. You have until Monday. We're going to draw the number on Tuesday.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
And Shane's going to fly me out to hand deliver the prize.
Hopefully someone close by wins. I would like to deliver the next one.
Right.
If it's someone in Texas, I will drive anywhere in Texas to deliver this kit to people.
Tell you what.
That's a
Tell you
big
what.
statement.
Absolutely.
And guess what? And I'm going to ante up too. If you're
Thank
in
you,
Connecticut, if you're in Connecticut, I'll hook you up in Connecticut. All right.
Well, you ain't got that far to go. I mean,
Oh,
Cover the entire state in 2 hours.
yes.
And I do want to say that this kit was the radio and all the accessories was donated by Vern 6.
Thank you, Vern.
Yeah. Vern has been a active member in the YouTube community as a whole, as well as every one of our channels. So thank you, Vern. Was on one of our streams and offered this kit up to everybody. So we're gonna ante up and say, okay, we'll take care of the rest of it. So with the funds that you guys are giving us through the Buy Me a Coffees, the super chats, that's where all that money goes. So if you guys don't donate, I'm not trying to guilt trip you here. If the donations don't come in, unless we get people that donate equipment, we can't give it away. So if you have $1 or if you have $1.50 or whatever, throw it in the super chat, throw it in the Buy Me a Coffee, and we're gonna keep giving this stuff away to you.
And let's face it, folks. These 6 mugs that you see on the screen right now, we can't carry it.
Yeah, ain't no lie.
Can't carry a lot of things.
Yeah.
So do we have? Oh, I heard the.
Oh, AC3 India Kilo bought us a beer. Thank you so much. 10-4, time to hammer down.
Thank you. 10-4, good buddy.
Hey, Shane.
Yes.
Do we have a geographical limitation on this one?
We do not, because we had someone that is in our community that has volunteered to help offset the cost of shipping worldwide. So, I will also leverage my deal through my company to help offset the cost to get this international. Should we get to that?
Yeah, because did you see that VK call sign come through earlier?
I did.
Yeah, I saw that.
I did.
I saw that too.
Can we run some kind of algorithm to remove any VKs? And...
Yes, I will make sure that happens.
or VAs. While we're at a VA.
Yeah, I'll call signs starting with V.
Yeah.
Daniel, your son can now get on that quad and do a delivery in Canada for us.
That's right.
So come on,
That's right.
there you go.
Within a 4 kilometer circle of my house, he'll do it.
Here's
that's
another
like,
question for you.
what's a kilometer in miles?
Yeah, what is
I was
kilometer?
gonna say
That's what I was wondering.
5K is
So 100
350
kilometers
miles.
is 60 miles an hour. I think. Yeah.
60.
Bean.
What?
Bean.
Bean.
100K is
Great
60
lady.
miles.
Great
I
lady.
think. I don't know. You know, that never lines
So
up
1
on a good
kilometer
point.
is 0.62 miles.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
But we want to ham forward. We want to give this stuff away to you guys every chance we get. On the aggregate, we've got some other things, some other radios, some other equipment that's been donated to the club. If you have something that you want to donate to the Ham Radio Clubhouse to give away, we've got an ICOM. Someone correct me.
7
ICOM.
1 8.
ICOM 718 that has sent back to ICOM to be refurbished. We're going to give that away. They have graciously given that to us and said, "Hey, you know what? It's been sitting on my shelf for years. I want to ham it forward." If you have equipment like that you want to see us ham it forward, I've got some HTs in here that was donated to us by Norm. That we're going to give those away. We have tablets to give away. We want to help new hams. We want to help established hams. We want to give back. You guys sit here and listen to us. There's 82 of you sitting here listening to us shoot the shit. We want to reward you guys. We want to that's our way of thanking you for all of your support for the clubhouse, for all the YouTubers, Coffee and Ham Radios, all those guys. Thank you guys for joining us on Saturdays, on Sundays, on Tuesdays, on Mondays, on Thursdays. Any night we have something there, it's almost guaranteed there's going to be a group of you that joins up in the chat, and that means a lot to us. So we want to find a way to help give back to you guys and give you guys the opportunity to get some of that stuff. Anyway.
And you all deserve something for listening to my nonsense half the time. So.
Absolutely. At this
Can we get a
rate,
refund?
at
You're not
this
supposed to
rate-
agree with that, Don. You're supposed to be, no, Dan, you're totally
No.
worth it. Don't
Dan,
worry
you're-
about it.
Dan, you are worth Molson. You are worth we should be giving everyone.
I don't
flexes.
believe you now.
We
You
should
just
be
say that
giving
because I told you to.
flexes
Don
with.
N5 SKT Super Sticker. Thank you
Brother
so
Don,
much. Thank
we
you
should
for
be
that.
giving flexes with Mercury amps and Mosley beams and.
I had a lot of
Sorry,
fun
what?
with Don at the meetup this weekend. Ben, 5 beers for the weekly dues. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you for that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So are we going to jump into POTA or where we at?
You ready,
we're gonna talk
Molson?
about that crap again? Okay.
Molson ready?
No. What'd you have, Daniel? Go ahead.
Nothing.
He's got nothing. He just likes to rant about
You were
us
just
talking about POTA.
Victor Echo 5 Sierra Alpha Romeo 5 beers for the Abri Fund. I want to Abri.
So my closest thing to
Josh Nass's ears are ringing now. They are.
so
Fangs and a breed. There we go.
closest
Yes.
my closest thing this weekend to want to go do a POTA was I had the bonfire going. It was
Oxrad
a
39, thanks for the $10 super sticker.
Thank you.
Thank you so
beautiful
much.
night out, and I was like, it would be amazing to sit by the fire and call CQ. I almost ran in my house, got my dude stick adapter. You know that dude, what's it called? Dude steak?
Hold
Dude
on.
Spike.
Dude spike? That thing? I have a 20-meter ham stick,
Thank you.
and I was just going to take a battery out of my truck and hotwire it.
Right.
And I was going to, so you know what? I'm going to do that.
The next morning, the truck would have been dead. Then you would have been MFing somebody.
No, that's what I'm going to do. Because it's, by the way, it snowed this morning. Last night it snowed.
I heard.
We went from like 13, 14 degrees Celsius to
Yep.
like
I
snow
bet
this
you,
morning.
Aaron.
It
I
was
bet you a whole
brutal.
bunch of people caught some snow.
Yeah. So my thing, I have a lot of brush to burn. Hopefully, I don't burn down the bush. But anyways,
Nothing worse.
I'm
than a
gonna
burning
literally
bush.
set up my old. I'm gonna do redneck
They make a cream
backyard
for that.
radio. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be so redneck.
A Canadian redneck.
Does that even exist?
Oh,
So
totally.
here we go. Like
Redneck
there has to be a
Country
story here now. Uber Geek says, Don, the 911 center wasn't pleased with me calling to thank them.
Because you don't do it at 911.
There's a
Don't
story
do it.
here. And I don't know. Was he there with you guys too, Shane?
Who?
Uber Geek.
I don't remember.
Side boom.
Side boom. Yeah, side boom, yes.
Side boom was, but Uber Geek
I believe
wasn't.
so. I don't know. I didn't get it. I did not get a chance to meet everybody because I was too busy working the radio. Sorry.
Check out Bean.
Bean says,
Shane, they are what I'm saying.
I know.
For those of you
I was
watching
picking
on
up
the
what you were putting
podcast,
down, buddy.
Beans,
So-
just make sure they're black t-shirts, okay?
So this is what we were talking about.
Oh, we're back to that. Okay, cool.
The dude.
This is the dude stick.
Spike.
Oh, Spike. Oh,
put him in the
sorry.
middle. Somebody make Shane
Dude,
bigger.
Aren't they built so like the quality of that is like it's sturdy?
Yes. I tried to break. So Don can attest to this. N5SKT. He can attest to this because I put this out at about 9 o'clock in the morning, about 9-10 o'clock in the morning, and then at like noon we got like this 25-mile-per-hour wind, and this did not move one bit.
Did it have an antenna on it?
It did.
Okay.
It
just
had a
making sure, 'cause-
600. It had a 650 watt 40 meter ham stick on it, which is a huge ham stick.
Wow.
So that's how
Thank
you
you,
guys
Don.
work me.
Yeah.
What antenna?
Yeah. No,
Seriously,
we
do
were
you
working you
remember?
on the hex beam. Hex beam.
Hex beam. Okay.
I don't want to hear about your hex beam because I was trying to reach you and nothing between when you and Don were operating.
When you were
at the same
QRP
time.
though, we couldn't hear you.
I was not
could hear
QRP.
you
I was
so
100
good,
watts.
No,
Snake.
I couldn't hear
I
you.
mean,
I worked a lot of Jersey stations. I worked the whole Jersey shore.
It could also have to do with the fact that I didn't put up an antenna. It was done by the rest of the crew, and they did a dipole that was
Gotcha.
north-south. So I was only going north-south. I wasn't going east-west.
I could hear you.
Tell me
great,
to
Snake.
flip that thing,
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the antenna boy out.
right? so
Antenna boy.
I set this up, and all this is a big nail. Dude's got this really cool design piece that holds the L bracket. Cameron, thank you so. Whoa,
Cameron.
35 beers.
Cameron.
This is for Joe's GMRS.
So Cameron, for those of you, Cameron moonlights as a tow truck driver, and all this profit just came right back to us. Cameron
It's not. Wait. He does that, right? Doesn't he also climb towers?
Yes,
climbs
he does.
towers,
Okay.
he directs traffic. He's a flagger. He does a lot of things.
If it pays, he's doing it, man.
He goes to
You got to
Publix
make
and
that money.
he goes, for those of you who leave their shopping carts past the lot, on the streets, he picks them, he shags all those shopping carts. He does. There's a story behind that. Someday I'm going to tell you all a story about that.
You should. That way we can all catch up.
So
Sorry.
like Dawn says, by the way, I had the topper that dude sent me on top of my mast work flawlessly. So dude, if anybody doesn't know, Ham Radio Dude is like, he's in this like phase where he's like going experimental design. And I have to say that I'm really liking the, like Shane was saying, the dude stick.
Dude,
he made that,
Spike.
whatever.
Jesus.
Like,
Why are we talking about dude sticks? What?
we should call it the dude dough.
Talking about dude Spike
Dude
and ham
Spike.
stick.
Dude Spike.
Hang on. Let
with
me
a ham
Google that.
stick.
Dudespike.com. Or oh, wait a minute. That's a nasty website.
Get pricked by
I
a
should
dude.
call it the dude tip.
So and I have to say that the print quality of that, like the 3D printing, whatever it is really cool. It's sturdy, and I'm liking these designs he's coming out with. So pretty cool. Just clean it up, boys.
So
Clean it
so
up.
that
It's
Hold on.
different for an hour. Not gonna
so
happen.
that topper, that dude topper. Well,
Dude's on top.
Y'all are awful. It's a family
top
show.
I think Don
yeah,
just
what
dropped the
family?
cigar.
So that the piece that Don won from Dude is for the 50-foot. That's for the carbon fiber mast, right?
Yes, the one from Gigaparts,
Okay.
which fell over twice because of the wind, and none of it broke.
Excellent.
Wow.
Yes, it is it is Texas wind tested
Which means what?
because we get some really gnarly winds here. It didn't break. Then it broke.
I get hurricanes.
Yeah, you
So do
guys
we,
have
buddy.
you guys have a different kind of flex going on here. All right,
Right.
Plasma Storm
Do like
73.
that.
Plasma Storm 73 says if you cut the grass before you put down the dude spike, Is it ham steaking?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Very good, Plasma.
We gotta let him know that one.
I'm sorry, Don did not win that. He helped design it.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
But it's super easy. It's just super easy to set up. Clean your act up. It's super easy to set up. It's super easy to tune. I retuned my 20-meter ham stick. I think it took me like 2 trips out to it. I was running the Rig Expert Stick 230, and I was running the AntScope software, which I'll have a video for that shortly. But it was flat, side to side, and I was using 6 10-foot radials. Go with it.
Very cool.
It was flat at where? The top of the screen?
The
or the
whole
bottom?
band.
But the top of the screen or the bottom?
Bottom.
Okay.
It was less
Yeah,
than...
he had the meter inverted. It's okay.
Because I've seen mine flat at the top of the
That's
screen.
bad.
You
That's
know.
bad if it is.
No, you just turn it over. It's back at the bottom.
If the SWR's bad, just turn it over.
So here you go. Shooter ready, standby. The topper was awesome. Full half wave. A full half wave, not just a half full wave. It got lots of
I'm
contacts
just
with it
gonna
on
say, wait a
Saturday.
minute.
It's a full half wave. So if it's a full
Yeah.
half wave, is there still a full
Is that a
wave?
quarter wave? If it's a full halfway?
Or is it a wave and a half?
It's a half full wave, right? Wouldn't it be a half full wave?
Is
Are we
it
getting
glass
into
half full or
semantics here?
half empty?
You guys are making my head hurt.
Yeah.
It
Why
does,
are we
right?
doing math
No
live?
math.
It's not math. This is grammar. This is semantics and word
We
placement.
said
It was-
no math, no grammar.
Full wave.
It was 8/16 and 2/4 of a full wave, right?
That's an
Freedom
iso.
fraction,
That's
baby.
an
Freedom
isoism.
fractions.
We don't do isoisms.
Exactly. I agree 100%.
Yeah, we don't meme on the show.
No.
All right.
From Cabo Wabo.
Thanks for clarifying. Shooter ready, standby. He says half wave. Okay, cool.
It's a half wave.
Got it.
All right. So now.
So
now
if
we're
you're
back
looking
on
for the
track.
fastest HF antenna to set up is the Dude Spike with whatever band you have of a ham stick, and it works fantastic.
Interesting.
I
Now,
can
what do
get
you-
that antenna up faster than you can put anything else up.
Now, what do you guys? You have to run.
Ooh.
You have to run like a ground counterpoise with that. What do you
No,
recommend?
yeah, you run 3. I was running 6
Oh yeah.
radials, but I have them all that they funnel into one connection. Hold on.
What do you do? Like
Power
a
pole?
power pole? A power pole? Banana pole?
I
What do you
didn't.
do?
I ran it. So I'm out of power poles. So I just did the spade connectors.
Yeah, that'll work.
How
So-
are you out of power poles? That's
Well, you know,
That's a
I've
tragedy.
had shit happens. So
That's
I
like
ran.
that's like
So
that's
when
like
you
me
when you
running on
get
a
the
cigar.
kit, you get this wire to here, and there's a power pole that's supposed to go right there. I don't have the other power poles to go with it, so I just made a Y out of it with some spade connectors, and then on the other end, I created two bundles of 3 10-foot pieces of wire.
okay.
So you have 6 radials, or 6 10-foot radials, and they're 180 degrees from each other.
And
So
they
just-
all meet at the Y.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Which one's the cowboy?
YMCA.
I used to have respect for you, Joe.
Go with that, Izzo. Just go with that. You know.
So
I'll sing the song.
hold on.
Now I'm gonna have that song in my head all night. I'm not going to sleep thinking.
Well, it could be
We could-
worse.
we could bring it back, whip it.
So look at this. Look. So I have a spade connector here, and I have 3 wires.
Can someone put him
Son
in
of
the
a
middle?
bitch!
Put him in the middle. Put him in the
Yeah,
middle.
let's do it. I'll do it.
Thank you.
All right. So
we
spade
go.
connector.
Right.
But that's a pretty crappy job with your heat shrink. Okay.
Shut your hole, Wayne.
I was gonna say somebody that uses a lighter all the time.
I'm new at soldering. Kiss my ass.
Because
You
that's
gotta
not what he's
break-
doing with the lighter. It's more about with the lighter.
You got a brand new solder station.
I know,
Hey,
and I'm trying to
guys.
learn how to use it, you jackass. So 3 wires coming into 1 spade, and
Yep.
it works.
There you go.
That's
Most
Oh,
important.
he's pissed.
Most important
He's
thing. It works.
pissed.
Guy, you know why he put the heat shrink on there?
To hide
To
the bad
hide the
solder. Because the heat shrink looks much better. That solder connection actually isn't bad, Joe.
Okay.
Hey, if it works, it ain't bad.
Exactly.
Can you run your analyzer to test your solder?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can.
I'm going to pull up pictures. Hold on.
He's got his multimeter out. It beeps when he goes to either end of it, and then it beeps when he goes from the antenna to the bottom. So yeah, his solder job is perfect. There's no shorts anywhere.
Folks, next week on Ham Radio Clubhouse, we'll be doing
Shane
soldering
solder to the test.
This is soldering 101.
It's not solder, it's solder, you old fart.
Oh, we're gonna get into this now.
There it is.
Just call me Rosencore.
Yo, am.
What are you talking about?
Jeez,
Travis got it.
Jeez,
Travis
I turned.
Breaker,
awful.
breaker, Rosencore.
I turned 58. I'm supposed to be entering my golden years, and you guys are just killing me.
Oh, AARP loves you.
Starting at 47. They send early.
Heat shrink is the solder.
I got to buy my
Proactive.
sometimes, Dawn. I'm sorry.
That is
When
correct,
have
Travis.
you ever bit your tongue?
Oh my god.
Wow. Don N5 SKT's first soldering iron was powered by wood chunks. Thanks, Uber Geek. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Boys
I
are
didn't
hot.
say that.
Boys are hot in the chat tonight. They are good.
And Don
Brutal.
and it worked well.
Well, that's right. That's right. That's brother Don Army out there. There you go.
I'm gonna bring you up. Hold on. I'm getting to the picture
I got
What
it.
picture?
of my sweep.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We got a broom?
Share screen.
Yes.
We got intermission music.
What's going on with your camera, Steve?
Yeah,
like
I'll
that-
give you the intermission music. In the arms of.
That was the music they were playing when he done all the FCC. They put him on hold.
There you go. Look at that.
So
Flat.
That's not flat. That's
It's
not really
flat.
Oh, Molson. Oh,
That is
come on.
that is less than 2-to-1 across the entire band.
It's got a
Well,
slight
listen.
upward curve to it.
What band?
It do
What
like
band?
that.
What
That's
band?
not
What
20.
band?
20.
20.
That's
Okay.
a lazy V.
Look at that.
So when you go to transmit on the slow scan TV band, or
But look at the frequency. No, go back to that. Bring that picture back up.
get it up.
All right.
Why?
Get it up.
Where's the SSB in that?
well, if you're talking flat, like flat is flat, but that is flat, but it's not flat. If you know what I mean.
Oh
What the,
my god.
what the,
We're not.
what the hell do
we're
you
not-
want? What more do you want?
We're not
It's
bringing a
fine.
space shuttle. We're not bringing a space shuttle up and down
Sure.
here.
You see the
Parallel with horizontal. is what I
Listen,
want when
listen.
you
No.
say flat.
Stop. It's not. No. Everybody in here is saying that it's not. They did not use the KD9 OLN antenna to test his meter. Okay.
I need from 225 to 350.
Let me check my SWR.
Actually,
Mine's an
technically,
SWR.
it's 347. Because if you go to 350 and you're transmitting upper side band, you're out of band, and you're going to get a letter.
But look at
Yeah,
this.
letter.
Look at that. Look at that.
Very good. Very good.
What are you? You're in the 20 meter band there.
Yes.
Midpoint of 14.
Oh my god, you guys are playing ham court. You guys are nitpicking the smallest little things.
Oh yeah.
I'm out there.
Objects
I'm out there
objects in the
having
SWR curve may be closer
fun. Yes.
Then they appear.
There you go.
than they appear.
You guys are going to start driving over guardrails now. This is crazy.
Listen,
I
every
just wanna
millimeter
say-
counts, buddy.
Look at this. From 13, what's that? 5 from 14.0 to 13.50. Look at that.
Well,
That's some bandwidth, son.
your sweep is 13,950 to 14,400.
Well, your mom said the sweep is over here.
Oh,
yeah. Well,
wow.
Okay.
Oh, now, holy, we just ham court.
Fighting words.
Ham
Listen here,
court.
cranky pants. We didn't bring your mom into this.
I'm just saying.
I'm so biting
It
my
works.
tongue right now.
You know what? You know what? You want to bring
That's
mom to
a
this?
first.
Hold on,
That's
wait.
a
You want
first.
your mom? You want to bring your mom to this?
When have
Shane?
you ever bit your tongue?
No. We're gonna bring moms to this. Shane. All right. Your mom is so big she put the dent in that SWR curve.
I'm not arguing that. At all.
To Shane's point, what are we, 59 shows in or 60? And Molson also going to bite his tongue?
When's he ever bit his tongue?
There's lines you
Only
don't
when he was
cross,
chewing on
right?
Pringles.
Like ARL is up for, you can poke fun at them all you want to, and there's a lot of other things, but making fun of people's moms, I draw the line there, and trust me, I could say a whole hell of a lot about Shane's mom. I know her pretty well, so.
Jody says, Shane joined the itty bitty SWR community. Yes, I did. One band at a time. It's very narrow.
Your mama was a Zamboni.
Your mama was a snowblower.
Okay. All right. Next.
What lines don't we cross, Daniel? The white
We
ones?
Depends on what. Never mind.
Molson,
Where's the straw?
Molson, what are you drinking? Molson, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm just
I didn't
Diet
know that was-
Pepsi tonight, boys.
Oh, Diet Pepsi.
What? Quitter.
I thought it was maybe the Anheuser-Busch.
You got the right one, baby.
Hey.
And now it's a Miller Lite.
Yeah, no, right.
I feel sorry for anybody who's never watched the show before. Welcome
I
to the
don't.
clubhouse.
I don't, because they're having fun.
Right. If you're watching the
Yeah.
podcast,
And
if you're watching this on
fun-
your podcast, yeah.
And fun is what we're all about.
Yes. Good night, Stu.
Still good night.
Yep. 2:30 in the morning there. So
Absolutely. God bless him.
Shooter
There
Ready
we go.
Standby says tomorrow's 420. Clubhouse started early.
I have no clue what he's talking about.
Yep, me neither. It's legal.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
So that's tomorrow. Not today.
It's tomorrow. Actually, technically, for UTC, all the things.
We're already there.
We're there, baby.
Smoke if you got them.
If you got him.
Your mama was a
What was
Thank you, Ed. Your
Ed,
mama was a bowfang.
If that's not the
Or
greatest thing.
bowfang. Or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
No cross.
How does- how
So
does
Scout
Jason-
75 says no crossing lines is only for ghost busting.
No, that's crossing the streams. There's a
Streams.
difference.
Ah, yeah. Oh, there you go.
There is a difference.
I think Jason calls it bowfang. He's trying to be all
Buckle up.
professional and stuff. So, who went out and activated this weekend, or who chased this weekend?
How about who didn't?
No, we don't care about the those that didn't. There's no stats for those people.
So it's flat. So they're
They're
flat.
they're
then.
they're the flatness of
flat.
the curve.
They flatten that curve right out.
Well,
Yeah. So I want to say that for those of you that came out and hung out with us in at Lake Ray Roberts State Park, thank you so much. I want to apologize for not getting to hang out with everybody and shake hands with everybody. As usual, I was trying to put people on the air, and I missed a few. So
you're a good
T-Ray,
ambassador. You're a good ambassador.
T-Ray, I missed T-Ray. I missed a few people that were there that I didn't get to say hi to.
Well, Shane, thank you for coming back. Making
Yeah.
that contact. Yeah, it kind of pissed me off.
That I
Well,
came
yeah.
back to you?
No, that you you and Dunn got up after I've been listening for 15 minutes. And I'm like, I run out to the shack and turn my 100 watts on, and you're like, all right, good
All
night,
right, see you in a
everybody."
bit.
Last call. Last call.
Last
Change it
call,
up
last
later.
call.
I chased a couple.
This weekend was fun.
Yes.
It was.
None of the other bands except for 20 worked for us. We were at Ray Roberts State Park, which is in North Texas, just north of Dallas, for those of you who are not familiar. We had, for antennas, we had the DX Commander, the DX Commander Expedition, we had the Buddy Hex, we had the Coffee and Ham Radios InFed Half Wave, and then we had my Dude Stick Pro. Or Dude Spike.
Dude Spike.
But anyway, so the majority, so we had a triplexer set up. So on the Buddy Hex, we could run 20, 15, and 10, I think. And then we over on the DX Commander, we had all the bands over there. I think they were running 40 over there. We had filters for everybody. But for some reason, 40 was not playing nice. I couldn't hear anybody on 40, whether it was on the DX Commander or it was over on the dude's bike. Couldn't hear anybody. So the majority of the time we spent on 20 meters because 20 meters was killing it. And I made 138 contacts. 100 of them were, or just over 100 were K5 QBF, and the rest of them were Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie. And I even got a park-to-park with another Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie station. Thank you, Don.
No, I have a question now.
Yeah.
Is it appropriate for me to ask this?
Yeah.
And this is,
Don't know.
I don't want to be argumentative. I just want an explanation.
Here we go.
If W2HRC is in one park, Texas, and I'm in Connecticut as W2HRC, two separate how come? Is it because of the same call sign? What is the reasoning? So
take it away, Steve.
It's the matching call sign. It should look at the operator to get the park to park, but
that's what I thought, right?
There's an issue with the scripting in the back end.
And listen, this is one of those things where, whether I made 80 contacts or 79, guess what I still had? Fun. I don't care. I just so in the future, maybe I should not log if I'm operating as W2HRC from Connecticut and one of my brothers using it, just remember, obviously still give a signal report, say hi, but we should just not log it then, correct?
Well, log it just as your own call.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. So when you guys spot, are you spotting your personal call sign or Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo?
No,
Charlie?
so if you're
Whiskey
spotting,
2,
if you're doing on the spotting site, okay, if there's multiple parks being activated by the city, We4DX does this, and this is something that we got from them. We do the stroke, all right?
Yeah.
So more Cameron,
another 10.
by Shane a real antenna.
Very good, Cameron.
But hey, listen, guys, Shane needs a subscription to Keeps. So if you, yeah, and so does Steve,
Why?
and so does Joe Brett, so do I.
I've embraced it.
We all need a subscription to Keeps. So keep.
I'm good at yours, Ed.
And go to the drugstore and get some butt cream. What's going on here tonight? Everyone's getting sore.
Okay, so on the spotting page is Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie stroke, right?
No, I did not do no strokes. I didn't go there.
So for POTA, for POTA spotting, doing the stroke for the spotting site allows it to show up at multiple locations.
Okay, good.
When logging, you don't use the stroke.
Don't have a stroke when you're logging, but have a stroke whenever you're spotting.
Correct.
Okay, and then when you're calling CQ on the air, you're calling Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie stroke Victor Alpha 3, let's say, right?
Well, you are, yes.
No.
I don't.
You are, yes.
Okay, but guys,
Why?
so here's the thing. So this has been so I've been hearing it to me. It's still not straight after we talked about this 5 times.
This is why Molson doesn't do POTA.
This weekend, I was trying to hunt people, and there was another club who was using stroke, whatever. There was one who didn't use their stroke. And it was the most, I didn't know if I made contact with them before. I didn't know who they were. And then I had to try and figure out where I made contact with parks before to see if they maybe moved parts. So it only makes sense to do the full call properly like you're supposed to with your stroke, whatever. And if in the back end with POTA, when you're logging your stuff with the whole program, that's another story. But for the hunters, if it's all Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie 4 entries, it's ridiculous. It needs to be stroked.
So that's just it. If we all try to spot with the same call, it'll remove the other spots.
Yeah.
Because it only can see the one. That's why.
But
I did see We4DX stroke a state this weekend.
But Steve, here's what happens. As our hams like to spot us, as you know, for the initial spot, it's going to work. But what happens when somebody says, hey, or you don't even know it, they're now spotting for you. They're not going to add that stroke.
If they hit the respot, it will work.
But you're assuming
So
people
that's
are
the
using
key
the
then.
POTA site, right? Like
Right,
there are some
right.
people who just spin the dial and they
Yeah.
make the contacts like that. There's still some people who do paper logging. They don't go on the website. They find it, boom, make the contact. So
Very
if they're
true.
at the low end of the 20-meter band and they get Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie and they go up, they're like, oh, this idiot changed frequencies. I don't want to make contact with him again.
Then
So,
why don't we
you know-
do this then? Why don't we just spot using our own call sign, and then in hammers you put the club call sign, and then W2HRC will still get the credit, correct? Isn't it a lot easier doing it the opposite way of how we're doing it then?
Yeah, but then if you wanna, anyways,
Because W2HRC is not here for trophies. Seriously, we don't care.
I know, but
Why
some
we are.
people want to try and make contact
Except
with
for the
all of
plaque,
them.
except for plaque weekend. That's the only thing we care about. I thought we said the plaque is everything. For the other 364 days of the year, fun.
Whatever. Anyways, we can argue about this for the next 52 POTA shows we have coming up.
Well, so far, QSO's turned in for the weekend,
Yeah,
and Vance will probably smack me for this one, but whatever.
ballpark.
26,683.
Nice.
Lightweights.
And that
And,
means
well,
James. Well, that means James was 25,000.
Yeah, that's processed so far.
Nice guy.
Now, James
I like
couldn't have had that many because he was moving too much.
him. He lost a few on the move.
I think he did like 14 parks or something.
awesome.
That still doesn't beat NAYO, who did like 21 parks. Booyah.
Yeah, he's a little nuts, but so
Okay,
am I.
so he's catching up.
Anyways,
Ugh.
we claim them both. We claim NAYO and James, so it's all
Yeah, there
good.
you go.
All part of the family. So
we're
it's
all
good.
gonna have fun. This is
Yeah.
about having fun. I will do whatever you all want me to do for logging. I don't care.
Well, I do. Okay.
Because you need another piece of paper in your shack. I know.
I want right there beside the other ones I don't have. Right there.
Right there.
Right there. I want to have like awards right across the
No,
back
no.
wall.
You know what you need to do, Daniel? Is you need to download them to a thumb drive and just put the thumb drive on the wall.
Oh my god.
And every
that'd be
time you get a new one, take the thumb drive down, put the file on it, put the thumb drive back up. That's all you got to do.
I should do that. That'd be hilarious.
great. Oh, that'd be fun.
That'd be
Or
good.
just do that and get a digital photo frame so it cycles
And guess
through
what?
them all.
And you could do a video about how to do it. We build, we learn.
He'd have to
See?
he'd have to do a video.
Let me teach you how to put your
Can I
POTA
put 'em on a
words on the
floppy
wall.
drive?
You
Yeah.
drag it from
Put them up on the wall with the magnet.
the magnet.
with a magnet. eh?
Oh, yes. The 3D printed save button.
Yes.
Shane,
Yes.
we just solved all the world's problems. Welcome back.
Thank you.
See?
My job
like
here is
you're-
done. Thank you so much.
Your job is done.
Shane, what are you drinking tonight?
Vodka and bubbly.
Michael Bublé.
Yep. Flavored water and vodka.
You know what happened last time you did that?
What?
You got
You were
very
chasing
angry.
dinner around the pool.
No, that was mezcal
No.
and tequila.
Tequila. That was
Mm.
tequila will make you chase.
Tequila.
Mm.
Take it from
I
me.
know better.
Tequila will make you chase anything. So that's all.
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a scene off camera where that happened too?
Yes. Not everything makes it to YouTube. Thank God.
We're
We
gonna
have 20
talk
minutes left
something
in the
about
show. What can we argue about for 20 minutes?
What grinds my gears?
Come on, Molson. Start it off. What grinds your gears?
So I had 138 contacts.
Nice.
If you make contact with me, and I already had one person reach out to me, and I will actually QSL me, and I'll send you a QSL card with some Ham Radio Clubhouse stickers and stuff like that. So if we made contact over the weekend, shoot me a QSL card, and I will reply back with the QSL card
That goes
as
for
well
me
as some
too.
bigger stuff.
Me too. If you send me a QSL card, if you were in my log on Saturday, guess what you're going to get? A Smoke Signals RF sticker. Maybe two. Who knows?
There you go.
Uber Geek next week, buddy.
Yeah, 26.
26th of April.
April 26th.
And we've gotten a lot of entrants tonight, so thank you guys for
Yes.
jumping in on that.
Yeah, that's why my camera's going crazy because my phone keeps going off.
Yep.
Boom,
So
boom.
now you have a
got
1 in
mail.
119 chance in
Right.
winning that radio.
Steve keeps hearing, "You got mail."
How many times did Frank enter? That's my question.
It only takes one.
Only once, I think. And this is a
Once.
random giveaway for those that are curious. You don't have to write us. You don't have to.
No essay.
you-
No essay.
Yeah, no essay, no nothing like that. Just enter. We're going to put this into a spreadsheet. Random number. May the odds be ever in your favor.
73, A-Rod.
See you, A-Rod.
Hey, Rod, take care.
Good night,
Good night.
Ariel.
Good night, my brother.
Daniel, you
What
want
else
to
we got?
share that picture?
Yeah, so I was thinking about handing off the grumpy old, like ranting Molson to
While we were in hair and makeup, guys were doing some cropping. So,
What really grinds my
I like
gears?
that. I like this finger. Look at the finger right there.
Yeah.
I think Joe should do his own little rant someday. Yeah.
What really grinds my gears? The fact that he still doesn't have a rubber roof.
Very good.
True story. True story.
Hey, Joe, seriously, Joe, just in general, what kind of irritates you? Just in general, what irritates Joe?
He's
Brett?
super laid back.
No, but there's got to be
on my metal
something.
roof.
No. Besides that, seriously, what besides that? What kind of
Spinach tip.
No, that's his
No,
wife.
That's his wife.
Yes, I know. I would
lack
like
of?
to forget Jane.
Nothing just comes to mind. I
Peanut
mean,
butter whiskey.
That's okay.
Tin cup.
Empty tin cup. Oh, look, he's gonna go get it. See?
Y'all remember that bottle?
That's the
Yes, we
culprit.
did. Now that's irritating.
That's what,
'cause it's
episode
empty.
34 or
Folks, go back.
That's the blackout episode.
There's some still left in
hey,
it.
there's still a little snort left in there.
So if the world ends, that's the last swig.
Oh, I've got an idea. Shane,
Do not get that.
So here's what we'll do. Episode
Okay.
34, we'll do the countdown, right? And just black screen for 2 hours. Call it the blackout episode.
The blackout episode.
I think Joe Brett told everyone, he kept saying, "I love you, man. I love you, man."
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
And then his wife.
We do need to have a greatest moments episode
Oh my god!
and just play video clips of our greatest, maybe not so greatest moments.
When we have our
100th episode.
our 10-year anniversary.
100 episodes.
No, hold on. When we have our 10-year anniversary, Joe Brett can play the video clip of me serenading Ham Radio DX.
That is true.
Yes.
We got to think about. We should think about maybe getting a hold of Santa. Maybe we should write. Do we want Santa Claus to come back? Do we want to do a Santa in July?
I don't know. Is Santa really going to be hanging out with us again? Because we're all going to get lumps of coal. I can tell you that right now.
No doubt.
It's a thought that counts. Come on, he's a giving guy. He understands. Come on, he's a guy. He understands guys.
If you say so.
I'm gonna pull a TO. I'm gonna try and CQ FT8 while I'm on the
Look
show
at
here.
that. Are you gonna start making contacts right now?
Y'all want to give away some stickers?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got 15 minutes left.
We got 15
16
minutes
minutes.
left. I have Evan. I
Yeah,
have your
Come hunt me
set.
on 20 FT8.
Evan, I have your sticker pack ready to go. It's going out. So let's see. What can we do? What could we do? All right. Hold on here.
Pick a good name.
I did.
Okay. All right.
Hold on here.
Santa baby, hurry down the chimney tonight.
Get the guitar out.
See,
All right.
60 Tin
There
cup.
it is.
There you go.
Didn't you change my name
Type,
to?
No.
type 10 cup in the chat. We're going to give away some stickers tonight.
We had 82 people. We're down to 69.
We're 69 in the chat. So
69.
Nice!
69.
Yeah.
Nice. 69 is always a lucky number.
So type in the keyword here. We'll give it a few minutes and then
Guys, spell it right. Spell it
spell it
exactly
right. See as you
exactly
see
how
it
you
on
see it.
screen.
As you see it.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored by 10 Cup.
Right.
Are we there yet? 21, 25. Come on.
25 out of 70.
Come on, now we got 70 people. Just someone yelled outside.
Someone said
window.
giveaway.
Someone said, "Hey, you better get back on there." Oh, look at it, they're doing it again. Yell out your window. If you're in the
32
chat
out of
right now,
71.
go tell your neighbor to get on here.
They're giving away stickers.
Go across the rest at the rest home and just yell down the hallway.
74.
74, 37 entries, 38. Hold on, let me see, get the live. Yeah, 38.
If you're watching America's Got Talent or something, shut that off and get over here.
Come win some free stuff.
Right.
If you got your GMRS license today,
Cole
come
Vane,
win her
you
some
gotta-
free stuff.
Cole Vane, you got to retype that, my brother.
Yep. No hashtags, no nothing. You just as it appears on screen. At 60, I'm going to draw. So step
Do
on
we-
it, son.
Do we know a Kilo 7 Charlie Alpha Romeo?
I don't know. Do we?
No, he's doing a POTA, and I'm getting his contact now.
K7 car?
Yep.
Oh
I don't know that we know him, but he's big in the POTA game.
He's
Nice.
big.
43.
He's got
out
a lot of
70.
participation trophies, Joe.
Yeah. Well, he goes out with RV and camps all over the top.
I got a Roger. Ooh, Nelly. 10-4, good buddy.
Roger.
Roger.
This here's a rubber duck.
Imagine that.
Mud duck.
Mud duck. That's what I was thinking of. Mud duck.
All right. 45 out of 69.
My handle was the Little Hollow Point.
I was just going to say, Joe, what's your CB handle?
Little Hollow Point.
Little Hollow Point because my father was Hollow Point,
There
There you go.
and he got Hollow Point because he used to smoke Hollow Point filtered cigarettes.
Hey,
Wow, look at this. History lesson. Love it.
Okay.
come on. Let's get 50. I need 50 of you people to enter.
What are we at? 46.
Yep.
Carlos dropped in.
Carlos, read the screen, son.
Carlos, you got the empty.
Carlos.
Oh my! You said you're waiting until 60.
I don't think we're going to
do
get to 60. I just want, at least want 50.
There's no reason
There's
why
47. There we
there's
go.
no reason why we can't get the stick.
Can we not
stick
get
thing.
50 out of 71 people in there?
Because for those of you who live in a
48.
cold climate, if you got any dents in your vehicles through the winter, you could put these stickers over those
Yeah.
dents, and
I'm with you.
better than Bondo.
Better than
Clubhouse,
Bondo.
you spelled it wrong.
Yeah, right. That's the second time they put it in there. I put
Ham
it in the
Radio
right way.
Clubhouse.
Chin up.
Those guys.
Those guys.
Those guys.
There's 50.
There you go.
Daniel, that's
Okay.
bad posture.
Oh, I don't care.
I said, Molson, what the hell happened, Molson? Relaxing on camera.
Ooh, 52. Can we get to 55?
Hit the button.
That's 53. Hold on.
What
I
happened
don't
to 60?
want people to miss out.
No, 60. Come on. You
Just
said
pull the
60.
darn trigger.
No. 60
Jeez.
people.
Okay, here, I'll enter.
Everybody,
Enter. Molson,
everybody's,
enter.
all the rest of you people, listen to this. Molson's wanting to not give you the opportunity to win.
Look, we got 55. Let's go.
5 more. Come on. Let's get to 60.
Can't press C. My keyboard doesn't do C. Hold on.
It's
It doesn't see it. You know why?
Get out the,
He's been
get out
typing,
the
he's been typing see you
Valentine's
next
candy
Tuesday.
keyboard.
I am. Hold on. There you go.
Shane has been typing see you next Tuesday too much.
Yeah, exactly. 57. Come on. You can do it, guys. I have faith in you.
It's your opportunity to practice your auctioneer voice.
what happens if I win?
57,
Molson.
57.
We'll
entries.
ham
We
it
got
forward.
57.
We'll have it forward. Exactly.
Yeah.
So Don N5SKT says the FCC site seems to be working again. He just paid his GMRS license. Now, what you have to do is you have to call him now.
I
Ask
already
for
called
Sid.
him.
No,
Ask for Sid.
Ask for
Ask
Sid.
for Sid.
Yeah.
Yes.
And tell him you got 750,000 buddies who are going to call
59.
until they remove the license fee. And they're just going to clog their phone
One
lines.
more. Come on. One more. Come on.
Hang
60
on.
out of 74. Come on, guys. You can do this. I have faith in you. At least I did. There's 60.
There's 60.
Yeah. Here we go.
Joe, how many?
Who's gonna
accounts did you
win?
use?
I know, right? Chris, Whiskey
Chris, there you
5.
go.
Bravo, bravo, Mike. Whiskey 5, bravo, bravo, Mike. Sticker pack coming your way. I will put it in the mail to you tomorrow, my
He's
friend.
in Five Land. Just drive to his house.
Right? I'm actually kind of curious where he's at.
Yep.
Close
Jake-
enough.
Shake his hand
Chris,
and
let
do
us
it.
know if you're
and
good
do a
on
video.
QRZ.
Yeah.
Or hit us up in Discord. Where'd my phone go? Oh, there it is.
While you're at it, give him a FRS radio.
I don't have one to give away.
No.
Well, then
Give him yours.
Give him a bolt.
I
phone,
don't
a
have
biphone.
one. Why are you trying to give away my shit that I don't have? Rude.
Well, that dude spike you were talking about, like, I
Right.
think you should honestly, I think
I paid for that.
I was
Oh,
gonna say,
make
Hey,
some
so-
beer.
It wasn't a
Slightly
freebie.
damaged.
Make
so
some
you
beer.
should ham it forward, buddy. Come on.
Shane,
got a
make
slightly damaged 7300 we'll give away next.
just Shane, make some beer and just make him a beer.
You give away a dented 7300, so I can get a 9700 to use the app.
Yeah, there you go.
No, you're gonna get the 7610.
No, I can't POTA with a 7610.
Sure, you
Mike
can.
says yes. Mike says yes, but that's a lot of shit to carry out. No.
I watched it happen.
It has a handle on it, doesn't it?
Why would you encourage Shane to take a 7610 out when he dropped his 7300 on the ground? Come on, guys.
Because it's a video.
Rude.
Because the 7610 is heavier.
Okay, 7610 inside the hot air balloon. Now that's a challenge.
Now
Okay.
we're talking.
Now we're talking, brother.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Make sure you get one for parts too.
So
Yep.
Shane, if you get the 9700, you realize that takes away your HF privileges.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A 9700 doesn't do AHF.
Oh, look at Carlos. Oh my
Carlos
God.
can kiss my
Carlos.
ass is what Carlos
oh
can
my
do.
God. Do you all see that? Do you all see what Carlos just said?
That foulness that he's putting in the chat, yes.
He comes in late.
Yeah, and
Wow.
I heard this rumor that he was going to do a POTA jump
With a
this
7610.
weekend,
He pushed
and then
out.
he didn't do it.
Blamed it on the weather, like the airlines.
Yeah,
He said it was the wind, but don't you really need wind?
Dude,
For the
they
parachute?
listen,
Well,
man. If
that
the
minus
movies,
3
if they
degrees
can,
at altitude.
if they can do parachuting in the middle of a hurricane in the movies, he can do it in a little bit of a windstorm. Okay, so like he just wussed out. Carlos, let us
Tell
all
him all.
down.
Preach it, Molson. Preach it.
The problem is that where they were taking off from and where they were landing, all right, there wasn't enough. They normally fly in a circle up. They could have just flown all the way out so that the wind would carry them back to the drop zone.
Right.
No,
Go
'cause
out
that
to
would
Albany.
make sense.
Right, go out to Albany.
So our winner of the sticker pack is down in Austin.
Okay.
And now that song is in my head. Thanks.
I was going to say that just means a POTA trip.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a park or two out there.
I want
Or
to know.
3 or 4. Yeah, absolutely.
So Plasma Storm's talking about a solar flare that just went off. I want to know when the behemoth of solar flare is going to go off that just is going to kill Elon Musk's satellites and all that stuff.
Oh, that's already happened.
Oh yeah?
It's happened twice.
Yes.
Why haven't we talked? We've been talking nonsense for the last 45 minutes about POTA. Why are we talking about solar flares?
Have you
and
not
the
been
end of
paying
the world?
attention?
Well, no, I haven't.
So one of his entire launches, all of the satellites got hit by solar wind and they crashed into the Earth's atmosphere and burned up.
Nice.
That's like what happened to me when I was 16, pushing all those carriages, and a car hit my carriages, and the carriages just went everywhere.
In low Earth atmosphere?
Yes,
Okay.
that's a story.
So
for
they were so
All right.
low Earth, they were sea level.
Yeah.
So
I'm with
that's
you
a
there,
story.
buddy.
That's a story for another time.
We've
You know,
got
but
5 minutes, guys. Let's wrap this up.
No, I needed to hear about satellites and solar flares here. So
And shopping carts.
Solar
you finally talked about something that's
solarham.net.
interesting. All right, I've been falling asleep. I'm so bored with POTA. I'm playing FTA.
I'm sorry.
Good night, Molson. We'll see you later. Good night. See you next week.
No. So solar
73,
flares.
thanks. Goodbye.
Hold on. Solar flares. So we should talk about that one time. I want to know about all the destruction that solar flares are going to do. I want to see the end of the world. I want to talk about that.
If it's the end of the world, we won't be here.
No, but like, what's
we'll be here to
hold on. I gotta log the contact. Thank you. So as the solar, because it's been going crazy. So the solar flares, lately, right?
Yeah.
So are they intensifying? Are they staying the same? What's the story? You're the guy.
So it depends on which side of the sun is facing Earth.
Okay.
The side that's rotating into Earth view right now is crazy active. So there's flares, there's solar wind, there's all kinds of stuff coming at us.
Okay,
very similar to if you eat too much chili, and you get
a solar flare,
right? And depending on where you are in the room, will determine
who gets that solar
first. But as it rotates around, we're all going to get hit with it.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is the sun has a case of food poisoning, and the rear end is having it worse than the front end. And when the rear end swings around, we get sprayed.
The sun is in the process of swapping its poles.
Okay.
So in the midst of all that, you get solar flux.
Oh, there's so much I want to say right now.
I know, right? So right now, we're in the midst.
That's an Izzoism.
Go. Just keep talking. Keep talking.
As we progress through the solar cycle, and every time the sun comes around, there looks like, from what I've seen so far, is half of the sun is super active, the other half is mediocre active. So when the super active rotates into Earth view, we get the solar flares, we get the crazy sunspots, we get all the odd stuff.
Okay. What you're saying is cycle 25 needs Pepto.
Yes. But
it had some of Frank's beans, I think.
I agree.
So
but that's not a bad thing.
So we're talking about this giant white and black and white spot that's coming off the left-hand side here?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a CME, a coronal mass ejection.
I think that was,
but that was not Earth directed.
It looked like it when I was watching South Park and Cartman was having some explosions. And
so what you're saying is we just got crop dusted by the sun.
We did.
Yes.
Okay.
During the POTA Support Your Parks weekend, we got crop dusted, and it took out 40.
40 was fine.
Long
for
path.
me.
Long path.
Right,
long path. Short path was not a problem at all.
Right. 70 contacts. Actually, 69 because
I got 138 contacts on short path-ish on 20, but my short path-ish was Alaska.
Jeez.
Okay, so I want to know more about doom and gloom, what we can expect. So we got to talk about that one show.
What, the doom and gloom of solar flares?
Yeah.
Well, it's not all doom and gloom.
I want to know. Well, first of all, so solar flares are the biggest pain in the ass when they actually happen because the bands go dead.
Because you get radio
sometimes.
blackouts, yes.
And then it gets better, right?
Yep.
But I want to know more about, because how much, like, because I know like a while back there was concern about like things like I think we were talking about here or somewhere else. We're talking about just such a big solar flare that they were concerned about certain like satellites and stuff like that.
Yep.
So I want to know, like, so what's the measure? What's the measure, and is it going more intense or is it starting to come down? So there's
it's going up.
We need Dr.
Tamitha Scove.
Tamitha.
I wonder if she would join the clubhouse.
I wish she would.
We should invite her. Put a one in the chat if you want us to invite Tamitha Scove to join us on the clubhouse.
I would love that.
Oh, what is that? If you what?
Joe.
He finished the tin cup, didn't he?
There it is.
So Joe thought it was the end of the world.
Look at those miscreants. Look at the miscreants in the chat that understood what I said.
Look at Plasma. Whoa, settle down there, buddy. Plasma. All right.
So put a one in the chat if you want us to reach out to Tamitha Scove.
But she can't listen. I love watching her, but she can't talk in big words and long syllables. She's going to have to really dumb it down for us.
I thought the chat was Build-A-Pie loading up for a minute.
Oh,
Zoom.
I would say there's an overwhelming response that says we should invite Tamitha Scove.
I thought Plasma had a crush.
Tamitha, don't watch this episode. Just saying.
Don't watch any episode. We should scrap them all and say, welcome to the first episode of the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
No, she would be treated with the utmost respect. We all know that.
for the first hour.
That's no
Well, you're not lying there.
Hey, listen, she may hang with us and she may give it right back to Molson. You never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
She probably would have to be on the start of the show because she does the Ham Nation.
Yeah, but Ham Nation
that's
is
on
Wednesday nights.
Well, what? Well, yeah. There's 2 other shows that we overlap.
Have another shot.
So,
All right. Anyways.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up, Daniel.
Wrap it up.
All right. So we're going to go around the room. You just want to say 73.
No, wrap it up. No, go around the room.
You all know me. Don't expect much. Love you all. Thanks for joining tonight. And yeah, thanks for putting up with me.
Ron's right.
What did Ron say?
Beer snack, buddy.
I'm here. I'm awake now.
For now.
No, it's doing great. Taught some. I actually have to transpose paper logs because it baby steps for these guys. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. They want to do it again. All right. So let's baby step this in. So I made sure that I could read all the handwriting before anything else. Well, it's all right. At least listen, I do the logs for myself and for the Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie. As for the club, somebody else is taking care of that. Somebody else registered it. I'm like, oh, good. You guys can handle that. No, so hopefully we'll be doing that again soon. I'm excited for that. And somebody there said the F word and it wasn't me. And this was like right when we started. Yeah.
How was his?
No,
Me?
not here tonight on Saturday.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So we had a great time. They want to do it again. They talked about it at the meeting tonight. Talk about doing it again and just enjoying it. So I'm here tonight. I'll be somewhere on Thursday. I think it's TO stream this week. And yeah, FT8 off. Not a requirement, but always a good time. Always some fun there. Some rising back and forth. The language isn't as strong on FT8 off, but we still have a good time.
It's keyboard to keyboard.
On stream.
Oh,
Roger, 73.
Are you saying shit's a bad thing?
I don't say shit.
Okay. You just did.
I could say you.
No, that gets us demonetized. We don't want to do that. No.
Oh, Ham Radio Adventure Guy, I
truck.
love you. Great.
What the heck? If we're paying $35, can't we say something then?
Yes.
Get my dues worth.
Guys, just to let you know, Ham Radio Adventure Guy is going to do a POTA late shift, so turn those rigs on and try and make contact
Go get
with
him.
after.
Chase him.
Go
Chase
get him.
guys.
Yeah.
Go get him.
I'll be there.
Now, if he was smart, he would have been watching the stream from the park, so he could just spot himself and go.
Correct, Lon.
And we could see how many of us we could make contact with him.
I would have ran
On
downstairs to the shack. You're absolutely right.
Right?
Or walk. You don't have to run.
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah. No,
Well, if he's
Dude,
on
you
40,
don't
I
wanna
can
break a
hopefully
hip.
get him.
I have an elevator now in the house. That
All right, for me, I've got the Dude Spy coming up. I want to show you guys how well that works. Some more POTA stuff, as always. I'm trying to get my kilo at Ray Roberts State Park. I'm at 228 contacts, so look forward to seeing those videos coming from Ray Roberts State Park. Joe Brett, what's up, buddy?
what is up? All right, so I put out a couple of videos here lately. One on the new SDR control that's pretty neat, but needs a little bit of work still. And I remember I've got to do the other giveaway at some point. You helped me out with that on the Clubhouse because I was absent on my own stream. Thank you. But the winner of the Adams antenna, K6ARK. Yep.
Never claimed it.
He did, but he wanted to ham it forward.
Oh,
that's
next
nice.
week.
That's
Very
nice.
nice.
I won't be here next week, so I have to do it.
What you
Really?
got for next?
I got to pick a day this week. So, just make sure you're paying attention to the channel because I'll go live and I'll pick from the folks that already entered. And if you already entered, you know how to find me.
There you go.
There you go.
And if you miss me, it'll be recorded. You can play it back. I'll email you.
Steve
So you
O.
don't have to be present to win.
What happens if Joe goes live and it starts raining at his house?
That's going to be a QRT pretty quick.
Yep.
So watch the weather, Joe.
Right, yeah. Let's do that right now. That's it.
See? Weather.
Next.
Yep.
Steve.
So I will be working on videos the remainder of the week. I'll try to get some stuff recorded Saturday out with the club, doing the infed build and tuning on those. And then, hopefully I get at least one video up before Tuesday. We'll see. And then Tower starts probably either this weekend or next.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm just not looking forward to digging that hole because I got to dig it by hand. 3x3x4.
Don't you have any Utes in the neighborhood and you give them $5? Or I know with inflation, you give them $10. I mean, isn't there some kind of incentive?
10. They all want a Benjamin now just to mow the grass.
Those darn
Well,
Utes.
What are they
And I don't
using? Like
have-
0 turns?
Right.
Shoot.
Dude, that's what happens when kids watch Gary V on YouTube. Okay.
Right.
I told the kid I'd give him a grant, but he wasn't okay with that. He wanted more.
All right, Izzo, it's up to you, buddy. Close this out.
I had such a great time this weekend, and I'm off this coming weekend. Actually, I think I got 3 weekends off in a row. So guess what? We're
POTA.
gonna have some fun. Unless I get derailed by some family stuff, but that's okay. We're gonna have some fun. So look for me on the POTA spotting page. That's all I want to say.
Or in Discord in the POTA spotting chat.
I should, so I should be spotting that too. You're absolutely right. I should be.
No, it's automatic.
It's automatic.
Yeah, Kyle took care of it.
All right.
Auto
Okay.
track.
All right. So I guess
All
we
right.
should do the awkward wave thing.
Oh, I want to do one other thing.
Okay.
He's clicking a button.
YMCA. I'll leave
Way
you all
off
with that.
there, buddy.
Leave
Way
you off
off.
with that.
Bye,
Well, boys.
everybody.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do it
boys,
again. I
guys.
dare you.
Good night, Sue. We love ya.